We are live, but no one knows we are live. This is a real off the rails stream.
Oh, you know what? I actually don't think that's probably why you don't do any of the Wombuck stuff, because it's part of like the app. I don't think it's part of like Wombat Dungeon Crawler or Dungeon Master. Yeah, because like I play Dungeon Master from the app, and then in the app there's a daily task list, and every day you can get 100 Wombucks for doing one Dungeon Master run, which I do every day anyway. You get 100 for opening a loot box, which you get a free loot box every day. And then you get 100 for just checking in every day. So like you get those 300 once a day if you're doing the Wombat run through the app, and then you can use those Wombucks to like participate in the like weekly payout, and then you can choose to be paid out in EOS token. What is that? PBTC, which I guess is a Bitcoin bridged asset on EOS, or Matic.
Oh, there's Bitcoin on EOS.
Yeah, is PBTC? I don't think that's on Wax. I think that's on EOS. Yeah, it's on EOS. It has a little EOS symbol.
Wax is like Wax BTC. Like all the Wax wrap tokens are waxed in the token.
It's like Wax WBTC, and there's also Wax Ren BTC. So there's two bridge token Wax. But I'm not sure if I would go with Ren BTC. That one had some bridge issues a while ago. But you know, I don't know. All wrapped Bitcoin are kind of not real Bitcoin. It's just an IOU. But either way, I do like that. Since I'm playing Dungeon Master once a day, it still gives me like the ability to.
It does matter though, as far as like not all wrapped assets are created equal. It's
definitely
central point of failure, and the central person is controlling it. So it's actually pretty important who's maintaining a bridge. Like, in my opinion.
Yeah, for damn sure.
Harmony got hacked, and some other ones have not because Harmony was incompetent. Like,
it's also why the hack that happened to the Harmony Horizon bridge is straight up not possible in other bridges based on how they like run their security. Like, you can't hack the Arbitrum bridge the same way that the Horizon bridge was hacked. It just doesn't work the same way.
The one thing that's true for a user is that you have no control over it either way, basically.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You have no control either way, but you do have control over who you're trusting.
Yeah, you can choose which one to use. Oh, here's the other reason to play Wombat Dungeon Crawler or Dungeon Master through your Wombat app instead of just on the browser. If you do those like tasks, like I was saying, where you get those Wombucks, there's like additional rewards where if you do 50 daily tasks in like an amount of time, you get item, like you get NFTs, Wombat NFTs on the EOS blockchain.
That's what I need, just because I don't have any NFTs in EOS. Like, I'm missing out on my power by like half.
I stake the EOS ones in the same, because it's all like the app is pretty nice because it consolidates all of those wallets for me into one spot. So like it's my EOS wallet, and it's also like the Wax wallet, and it's like a Matic wallet, FTM, Ethereum, BNB. Let's see what else we got, and Avalanche. So you can do it all from that fucking phone app. It's actually
Neon Wombats. I've been selling all my Magic stuff and then just buying Neon Wombats.
That's kind of, I have a few Neon Wombats now. I have like 3 because they do kind of fuck, and I was buying them for like 40.
I don't trust buying a bunch of the other collections on there to not devalue their own shit. I trust us not to devalue.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I want more stuff for mining power, but I don't know which of these collections to buy. So I have like some Sune stuff staked, and then I have Neon Wombats.
This goes down to 50 something. It's in my buy range.
Yeah, that's where I've been buying, around 50 and below. For 50 and below Wax, I've been scooping those. They're like 300 MP or something. They're pretty good. What up, Poppin' Stock?
Oh damn! Somebody's buying these for fucking 40. I missed these.
Yeah, I scooped
one.
Oh, nice. I bought them a while ago. It's
not long ago. Wow, these sell like frequently. Oh, it's because we're sorting by cheapest. I'm not sorting by recent. I was like, it makes no sense they're selling for that price because I would have bought them. Yeah, there we go. There's the most recent ones, 50.
Yeah, I think I found
that like 54 or 55 Wax a few days ago.
Yeah, I think that's around where I got my first one. I got tired of trying to get one from the chests in game. It just wasn't happening for me.
Same.
Still wanted one though, so I had to go for it.
What's going on, Poppin' Stock? That's like that Baggy Hodler just calls us fudders and flippers every time he comes into our chat now.
What was that? What are we fighting on?
He's like, "What up, flippers?" Even though I wouldn't consider us a group of flippers, but I think it's funny.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess not really. You know, I did some pretty good flips in the few games that I played recently. Like my favorite of these flips was from Cosmos 11. Like after we talked to them on stream, I really liked what they were talking about, and I had already bought myself a full legendary team, but then I saw that the legendary like healer character was selling for like 3 or 4 wax. Like I don't know, this is way cheaper than all the other legendaries. So I bought like a bunch of those for up to 5 wax. I bought like a bunch being like 20 or 30, like a lot. And then they jumped like 8 to 10x in price. And I was selling them for like 35 to like 50 wax a pop. It's pretty good. Pretty good flipping, dude. I was stoked about that. So what up, flippers? You know what else? My fucking arm feels like I got punched. I got my COVID like booster yesterday right before stream. And then after stream, I pretty much just slept for like 3 hours and like took a long ass nap. It wiped me the fuck out. But today I feel good. It's just my arm is sore. Like, let me lift it up here. And I got the regular flu shot in this arm and the COVID one in this. So I'm gonna live forever. Just so you guys know. The guy looked so it was weird. It was weird. It was like a drive-through vaccine site, and the guy looked so confused when I pulled up. Like there's nobody else there, just the doctor people waiting there. And like I pulled in, and he like looked at me with this confused face, like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Hi, can I get a vaccine, like boost?" And like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we do here." And like I don't know. Maybe I just like misread his expression, but when I pulled up, I swear he looked so fucking confused. Like, I guess you can make appointments at those sites, and I just did a drive up, but it is like a drive up booster site. So I don't know.
Ooh, I can hear some fucking action going in big time. I love logging in and just having people. Like for the longest time, I was playing in the Los Angeles server, and you log in, there's no one ever online. I don't know if you can see my screen right now, but you log in and it's fucking popping in Frankfurt.
Yeah. Oh, I hear it now. I think it might be some kind of. Oh wait, I guess I don't hear it anymore. Is that your NFT, the sword item there?
That I'm using now. This is a 2-hand sword, so I can't use my NFT. My NFT is this guy. It's a dagger, but it's for a one-handed weapon, which.
And it's not itself is not a weapon. It is just the cosmetic for a weapon to apply to a weapon.
It's a skin. Which I do have. Here, I'll show you my metaverse. I'm saving a one-handed weapon. I'm just not high enough level to use it yet. I can spawn my metaverse. And your metaverse is kind of like, this is new too. This is also amazing because I didn't have storage. Like,
yeah,
the big problem with this game is your pockets aren't big enough. Like, your inventory is this big, and you get a bunch of shit that's like, I can't use this until I'm level 43. I'm level 18 right now, so it's like either I sell it and I can't use it, or I just have one less space in my inventory until I'm level 40, which is crazy because then I can't make money. But they introduced this thing, so now you have a stash where you can like, I can drag the higher level stuff in here.
A portal to it.
Like yeah, I can portal to it. This is also my apartment, so this is like, if I get like decorative NFTs and stuff, like this is the metaverse. I can like decorate this apartment with furniture and stuff eventually.
You can hang up your neon signs in here someday.
If you own land, like they sold land for this game, you can connect it with space, and you get like a second room, so you can get like multiple rooms. And I believe if you want to be able to craft NFTs, you need to have bought land. Like if you own land, you can craft the cosmetics for other players and sell them on the market. That I'm like, I don't really understand this economy as far as like an investment goes, but as a free to play, it's pretty incredible. Like, I'm not sure that I'm going to be buying.
You've just been playing for a couple of days, and you got an NFT drop already.
I think I got pretty lucky.
It is, based on what I was reading and about what you were saying about it, it doesn't sound like you can remove the NFT from the game at this point, though. Like it's not.
You absolutely can.
Can you?
Yeah, I can show you.
I thought it wasn't like on OpenSea or anywhere else.
They have their own marketplace.
Oh, and you can just send it to your own, like, is it Ethereum based or Polygon or what chain is it on?
A mythical marketplace. It's a private marketplace running on their own shit.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like still, it's not like bridge outable into like a public blockchain.
I mean, you can sell it and then bridge the tokens to, like, you can sell it and make money on their thing. It's just not decentralized.
Yeah. Okay, that's. I mean, that works really fucking well for Blankos, and
I would rather not bridge my
few
Blankos
hours,
to a
so.
decentralized marketplace because it costs Ethereum
Yeah.
gas. Like that costs more than the cost to sell Blanco. So like it doesn't even make sense. The centralized marketplaces are fine for me. But yeah, you can go right here. You can go to my collection. Here's my.
Maybe in the future they'll bridge this to like the GameStop marketplace.
This move to sell, and when there's move to sell here, then I can just list it and I can sell it. And then I haven't tried withdrawing money from this, but if you have funds, it says you can, like without verifying my identity, I can pay out up to $3,000. It says so.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It seems pretty legit, but I haven't verified that it's that easy. Somebody's saying I think it takes 2 weeks to get the money out of here or something. I don't know, but again, I'm not playing it for the money as much as the ownership and just having fun with the blockchain game. So
yeah,
if it takes a couple weeks to get the money out of there, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not like paying my rent weekly and like needing Swift payments for my MMORPG that I'm playing. All right,
I really like the addition of this like apartment or whatever they called it. It looks like eventually you'll be able to like open that door and maybe go visit other people's apartments because that would be super dope.
Yeah, you can already visit other people's apartments if like that portal I just spawned anybody can run through. So like I can have a whole group of people through that portal and come to my apartment if I want to show it off. Let's see. So I do want to keep this. This you put inside the pocket watch, but it's a level 44. But a legendary is good. Mythic and legendary. I'm trying to hold on to those items because those are actually really rare. But I'll sell anything that's okay. Mythic. Let's keep that. I will sell anything that's purple or blue. Like level 40 is so far away from me. It's not worth holding this stuff unless it's super rare. What I really need is like I need new gear so bad. I've like the shittiest fucking gear for being level 18. This is the level 0 fucking weapon, the level 1 weapon. This is the level 1 gloves. This is the level 1 or level 5 shoulders, but like this is a junk rating chest piece. Like I don't know. And your damage is very dependent on your gear, so my character kind of sucks right now.
You're just letting someone carry you?
Yeah. But the problem is when they're carrying you, you're doing level 30, 40 dungeons. So all the items that drop in those dungeons are for level 30 to 40 characters. So like all the items that are dropping, I can't use. So even though I'm getting a ton of experience, I'm not getting any items that make my character better. Which is fine, because eventually like I will just get to those levels and then I'll have really good items, but let's see. We've got Lanchik Svetik. Hello in the chat. I hope more people get this game too, because I want to play with some homies. It's definitely way more fun when you got a group going. See, I just got a party invitation immediately. Let's go. Join the party. I also love how like what's up?
Is it just
like past 3 days when I join the server, I immediately have an invite and people are just like, let's do a dungeon. Like there's no like let's look. I mean, a couple times I've had to do looking for group or looking for party, but like I don't know, this game is set up so like intuitive. You open up the screen, all of these people don't have parties and are looking for parties, and you just like people basically just look like who's in my level and you just click plus and then you like do a dungeon. It's the only thing you can really do in this game is a dungeon, but like socially people have figured out like how to work this game without really communicating. Like you don't even really need to communicate with people as far as like everybody can speak a different language. If they invite you to your party, you know what's up. Like they're going to send you a portal, you get in the portal, and then you all enter the dungeon at the same time. So I kind of like that as far as like, I don't know, if you played World of Warcraft in the early days, like it was a pain in the ass to find groups for dungeons. Is this me? Yeah, it is. There's my portal. Like it could take like an hour or 2 hours to find a group to do the dungeon back in the day when you're playing WoW. So I really appreciate like the ability to find a group easily, because this game is only fun if you're playing in a group. So the fact that they built that in so nicely is cool. Are we going in here? What's up, everybody? They're going to be disappointed I'm the highest level guy, and I am not that good.
You have all trash items.
This guy, you could see like the reason he looks so sick is because he has cosmetics. Like this guy is the same level as me. And he probably has the same gear as me, but he has all the NFT cosmetics. So this guy looks like a badass.
That is pretty cool. I feel like cosmetics are like the best use of NFTs for in-game stuff. It can never break the meta or fuck stuff up, and it's always like, I don't know. I feel like there's no chance that they'll like, nerf your cosmetic in the future somehow. Although I guess you could like issue the same cosmetic again, which would effectively nerf it, I guess.
There's a max cap.
Yeah, exactly. So
350 max cap on this, so they can't issue more than 350 according to blockchain.
yeah, if they made like a V2 or something, that's like another 350 mint or shit like that.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
But yeah, I mean, it's much less likely, I think, than like balancing out the meta of a game. What up, Sasha?
We're waiting for one more player, it looks like. Also,
Oh, you're
somebody
waiting.
said Schema. Is that Polish? My biggest issue with this game is these are German servers I'm playing on, and a lot of people think I'm Polish, so they'll talk to me in Polish, and I have no idea what they're saying. I'm like, sorry guys, like I'm a fake Polish guy. I'm American. I know no Polish. I just thought that was a cool name when I was in 5th grade. What's going on, New Next Crypto? We're playing some big time. You know what? We should change our
fucking arm, dude.
Category to big time. I'm sure it's a Twitch category. I also hit up J Cluster, so we might do a big time stream next week.
Oh, nice.
And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, every Thursday they pick 50 people that get free Ruby passes. So if you have any interest in this game, just go to their Discord and like you can sign up every week. I don't know if even 50 people are signing up weekly. Like you might just get one. So you don't necessarily have to get lucky and win one on stream. I would definitely recommend.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
Oh my gosh, come on, big time.
Do your guys have to? Your homies are like running off. They're gonna die with that.
Twitch category.
Oh, I see. Is somebody the support character, or is there not like a support tank DPS kind of breakdown in this?
Depends on how you spec your class, but we have 2 warriors and 2 mages right now.
Okay.
The guy just died already.
What are you?
I'm a warrior. With this big ass sword, what do you think?
Yeah, I was pretty sure, but
you can also spec your each class differently. So like there's defense warriors, there's like offense warriors. So
yeah.
No,
the question is what chain is this game on? So this is on its own private blockchain, similar to like Blankos or NFT Rivals.
I actually don't even know what blockchain it's on as far as like it might be on Polygon. But
it seems like it's I'm not sure if it's like
it doesn't really matter because you can't bridge things into decentralized wallets on whatever blockchain it's on currently. So
damn, yeah, you guys not super strong. I'd say these guys look like they're just base dudes.
I'm doing okay. These guys are also very low.
Since you have a level that's more like appropriate for your character's level, you're probably gonna find some items that
oh god, this guy hurts. Smash him!
Have you tried the other classes or just the warrior class so far?
I mean, I don't know if you remember how this game works, but this pocket watch is your class. So if I just switch this, I switch classes. You have an entirely new inventory. So like you can have a full loadout, full spec for each one with like different gear and different stuff in your bags. Right. That's how some people actually hack the gear system. Is this have like 20 pocket watches and each one is basically a full inventory. So they're like, oh, like I'm going to go into this inventory or that inventory. So they have to switch characters when they want to sell items.
Yeah, I feel like the like apartment thing is a good solution to that though.
I mean, that'll fill up eventually though, if you have enough characters. So I think that's split between all your characters. Oh god, I'm gonna die. That's a bad idea. Run! Run!
It's like fucking what was that move? The like overhead sword dash thing, just straight into the middle of them. Can you heal yourself, or do you have to wait for someone to heal you?
I guess I can't do it when I'm in combat. We're trapped in this.
Oh, it looks like you can just walk right out.
No, I'm down.
Fuck. Can somebody like
help me? As long as you have a friend. Oh no! Like as long as they help you back up, it's like Gears of War where you don't actually die.
Yeah. Everyone's got the mercy revive.
Oh, kneel down here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll share the Discord link for this game. 1 second. It is not open for everyone to play. That you do need a pass, but they give out the passes for free.
They give out 50 passes every Thursday in the Discord. In addition to, if you follow any of their streamers, every time their streamers do a stream, they give away Ruby passes. So they have a team of like 7 or 8 streamers, and then those streamers go on other people's streams. So like they come on our streams, and then we give away Ruby passes. So probably next week when we have them on, we will be giving away passes on stream. If we have them on next week. I haven't talked to Jake Cluster about that yet, but he's usually pretty available. Like he streams this game like 5 to 6 days a week with whoever wants to stream with him. I'm afraid to run in that circle. That looks like it's gonna damage me, but let's try it. Yep, that shit hurts. Go ahead and let our mages take care of that. I don't have to stand next to this guy to kill him. Yeah.
Here is the invite link to the Discord.
That guy hurts. Oh, nice. I think somebody used like a crowd control on this guy. I think I can break his shield too. Check this out. Yeah. It didn't break his shield. I don't really know what my moves do. I thought that was a shield breaking move, but shield's still full out.
The shield's not really helping him that much. He's still getting. Oh, never mind. I thought that was his health.
The shield is like the blue, and then his health goes red after the blue goes down.
Yeah, it's like a small boss, or is this just like a tougher guy?
Toughy. This game is kind of interesting. Each dungeon is procedurally generated, so they're never the same. Like your objective is different, and then the enemy spawned within is different. And there's a level range. It'll say like 18 to 28, and sometimes it'll be like level 18 enemies, and sometimes it'll be level 28. So there's like a lot of different variables as far as like it kind of keeps this game fresh because, as I said, there aren't really enemies in the open world. It's not like World of Warcraft where you're running around and doing missions and then entering dungeons. It's like all of the enemies are in dungeons. You have to play dungeons to level up and get stuff. So there's not really like set missions. It's just dungeon grinding. So this game is grinding dungeons. So the fact that they made the dungeons, like you're not just doing the same exact dungeon where you can memorize the enemy layout every time, kind of keeps it fresh. These trees heal you. If you kneel, you get your energy and your health faster. Energy is like mana. I'm a warrior, so I don't really use my mana, but if you're a spellcaster, you'll be wanting to kneel in those circles pretty frequently.
Let's see. Have you ever heard of a game called Deep Rock Galactic?
I have. That's like a 4-player. It's like a dwarf mining game. It's like a space mining game. It's on Game Pass. We never played. I downloaded it. I wanted to play it with like you and Mark and Lance, but we just never did.
Yeah, Panksy was saying he says this sounds kind of like that game, but with like an open world, like side to it.
That game I thought was like a first-person shooter, but I didn't play it. I just downloaded it. All right. I don't think we're supposed to open this, bro. Every dungeon I've ever done, they don't open these things. They're cursed chests, possessed chests. Yeah, like I play with really high-level people that like level 50 people that run me through dungeons, and they never fuck with these cursed chests. So I'm kind of like hesitant to touch that.
Yeah, it seems like pretty much everyone's kind of fucking off from it too.
I'm not even sure.
The trap for noobs. Opening in
data points. Ooh, a level 12 ring. Hell yeah, there's actually stuff in my level here. This is the type of dungeon I need to be doing to get equipment. So if a weapon drops in this dungeon, I can actually use it. I'll grab this, why not?
You just don't pick everything up? Can't you just like scrap it or sell it or something?
You can't sell it within the dungeon, so like
okay.
it's also not like, I don't know, you can see how fast these people move. If I stop and fuck around with my inventory, then like I get stuck behind. So like I try to only grab stuff that I know is worth selling. I've also been playing this long enough to kind of like know that like a gray fucking weapon is going to sell for like 13 gold, so it's not worth picking up because I'm just going to have to drop it to pick up an epic or a legendary later. But I try to always pick up epic, legendary, and mythics, and then depending on the item or rare, I don't pick up the clocks anymore because you can't sell the clocks, like the time clocks. Those are not sellable, so they just take up inventory space. But the clock pieces, there's gears that go inside the clocks. You can sell those. So like knowing which items are sellable not also helps for like what you pick up. I don't really fuck with like the green or the white items because they're just not that valuable. And then like this is a purple item. This is a purple item, but this is a resource. Like this is used for crafting. This is not used for selling. So like this will sell for maybe like 10 gold, whereas like an epic level 40 weapon would sell for like 300 or 400 gold. So it's not worth the inventory space.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. And Panksy was saying that in terms of procedurally generated like dungeons, it's similar to.
That's cool. That's cool. I like the procedurally generated.
That is cool. I don't think I've played many procedurally generated games. Like the big one I heard a lot about is No Man's Sky.
Procedurally generated.
Which one?
I think we said the same game, No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, that one. That was the one I heard a lot about. I never actually played it though.
I mean, I watched Alex and Skylar play it when we lived with them.
When they played it, I feel like it looked kind of like empty.
It wasn't very good. They stopped playing it because it wasn't good. No Man's Sky is kind of like Sea of Thieves, though, where No Man's Sky came out and it was an underwhelming game. There's just nothing to do with it. And then they did nothing but develop it for like 2 years straight. And now it's actually a really good game. So like on its release, it was a big letdown because there just wasn't enough content. But like they developed the shit out of it. Like there's no multiplayer when it launched. And everybody's like hoping to be able to interact, but there's like no way to interact with other people. Now you can play like cooperatively on the same planet.
Oh, okay.
I think we glitched
That's pretty cool. That was definitely like the multiplayer side of it missing was kind of weird. And then I feel like it would be really cool to have something like Sea of Thieves with procedurally generated stuff.
Yeah, I like
procedurally generated sea.
I like Astroneer. What was that game? Astroneer.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We had to like stay near the like oxygen lifeline.
Yeah, I liked that better than No Man's Sky though.
Yeah, me too. That was pretty fun. Astroneer or something.
Yeah, Unix. You should definitely check this out, and if you get it, you should play with me because I need friends. I need friends. I will say, like right now, this dungeon just glitched out, and that happens like kind of frequently. Like this game is definitely still like early access. Like there's been a time where we beat a dungeon, we got to the boss, we cleared the boss, and then the boss was just empty. There like wasn't a boss. It was like great. We just spent like 40 minutes clearing all these mobs and then didn't get like the prize at the end. But I can kind of live with early access problems. He says to wait 1 minute. Why is he talking in the zone? Party. But after this, we'll do some giveaways. We'll do some marbles or something.
Yeah.
That's wanted to
see. Did you see the marbles up here where they're like doing like some kind of like revenue sharing with the creators?
Yeah. We don't really get people to buy marble skins anyway, though.
Yeah. But it is an interesting direction for them to take.
Okay. Yeah, this is like the open world. And I thought you could like level up out here, but you really can't if we're being real. Like these things spawn, but I don't think they even give you they don't give you experience when you kill them. They just die in one hit. It's like when you're like running around and killing like there's like rats and shit in World of Warcraft that like never give you experience. They're just like level 1 things that like die immediately. What is this?
Yeah, boars.
I feel like you can level up on the boars when you're a low enough level.
Yeah.
These guys just fucking die.
Noon3 Crypto is saying he hopes this game was able to run on his Potato PC. What are the specs? Does it need some pretty high-end stuff, or is it?
I'm actually not sure what the specs are. They do have like a specs category on the website if you really want to check.
Yeah, I do. I kind of take my nice high-end PC for granted.
It's not crazy. Like the most my computer's lagging right now is internet problems, not like graphics problems. It's because I'm playing on a server in Europe right now, but like my computer's a little choppy, but like when I play on the Los Angeles server, it's a lot smoother. This is like it's better graphics than World of Warcraft, but this still isn't like
it's not like modern
AAA realistic graphics. It's more like stylized. This looks kind of like the Zelda game, like the Breath of the Wild, or even like the Pokemon game.
Yeah, it does have. It has kind of a like Nintendo like charm to it.
I like it. Yeah, it's kind of like cell shaded in anime.
Yeah, I like the cell shade. Like I don't know, it looks like the stylization of it makes it so that I don't need it to be like photorealistic. Like it looks like it should. Like when you try to go for photorealism, it's a lot easier to pick it apart. But when you're going for like a fantasy stylized look, it's like, okay, this is that, you know, kind of nailed it. Usually get away with low medium settings in this game. Okay. I feel like, yeah, this doesn't look that graphically intense. I think your Potato might be able to run it. Although I don't know much about your Potato.
It's like a big open world game. So like, you know, like even GTA, which is like not that great of graphics when you have to load the entire fucking city, it can be like the thing that helps about this game though is all the dungeons are in instances. So like this area, like when I was in first loading the game, I just entered something I didn't want to enter. when I first entered the city and you could hear all those people fighting and shit is a bit laggy because you have to load what all the other players are doing. But if you run into a dungeon, you're only loading like 6 other players, so it becomes less of like I feel like this game, the hard part is like your system's trying to process what like 40 other real players are doing in real time, you know, and that takes.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you have a nice PC, but your graphics card is shitty. I mean, graphics cards have come down a lot, although even like a cheaper graphics card is probably still going to cost you like $200 or something. So it's not like cheap. But
before I get sucked into this again, I gotta return to lobby.
That card would have cost you probably like $800 like just a year ago. So the price of graphics cards have definitely like it's a buyer's market at the moment. So if you're looking to upgrade your PC's graphics, you're in the sweet spot right now.
Let's switch to marbles.
The sweet.
How do I edit stream info? So bad at Twitch for how much we do this. Marbles on stream.
i5. 8 gigs of RAM, only 3 gig card. That's actually not terrible. A 3 gig card, like that's pretty decent graphics capability. 8 gigs of RAM should be plenty for a game like that, and an i5 is.
We can check right now. There's a big time specs.
I think you'd be good. Like
minimum game specs. Here it is. It says 8 gigs of RAM, a GeForce GTX 1060 Radeon RX 580 or better, DirectX 11 or above, and Intel Core i5 or AMD FX 6300. I don't really know it.
1060s with like 3 gigs, and then there's 6 gig 1060s as well. So you might be good.
Cool if they set the gigs instead of like the card.
Right.
But I guess you can look up. I guess we can look up a Radeon RX 580 and see what that does.
580. That is not like that crazy of a graphics card. You probably get that for like $50.
It says 8 gigs though.
Damn, that's a pretty decent.
So these are $800.
Quite a bit. Like, I don't know that you need that much VRAM. Like,
or I guess you can also do 4 gigs. It just depends on.
So he says he's able to play a lot of pretty good games, but just has to tweak the settings. I think you'll be fine. Like that sounds like a pretty solid build to me. The i5, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 3 gig card. The card is definitely your bottleneck, but It's not that bad. That's a pretty nice build.
Wait, wait until crypto crashes more, and then the graphics cards will go down in price.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also like graphics cards are kind of weird to me now because like the latest and greatest are like the 30 series, right? And those are they have like a different type of like they're not like Pascal infrastructure CUDA cores, which is what I used to know about graphics cards, where it's like, you know, and so now it's like because it's not using Pascal and it's not like the same things that I used to care about, I have a harder time like assessing what a good modern graphics card is. And a lot of like the gaming rendering capabilities that they have, like the newer kind of graphics cards, aren't necessarily being used by the games that I'm playing. So even getting like the latest and greatest card isn't necessarily going to make my gameplay experience better because it's not using those render engines that are like, you know, streamlined for that type of graphic infrastructure. Since I have the 10 series in all my machines here. I think this one has a 1070 and then the other one has a 1080 Ti, but those are all Pascal GPUs with like ass loads of CUDA cores. Makes them good for mining cryptocurrencies. But you know, I'm not super aware of like the new, I forget what they call it, Turin or something. It's not Pascal anymore. But you know, the thing about that is that the thing that you're running needs to use that infrastructure, and if it doesn't, then your like high-end card isn't really that useful. But you know,
The thing that confuses me most is like the new Mac shit. The new Mac shit is so confusing because it's like the old cards are slower than the new ones are slower than the old ones. Like the M1 processor has a less gigahertz than the old one, but it's like a new type of thread processing. So it's like even though the numbers are going down, they're faster, but it's really hard for me to like. It like looks like my computer's getting slower when I'm buying the new Macs, which is like what like
right?
Yeah,
because you have less gigahertz, which that's like the clock speed of your processor. And the reason that they're going lower in newer model processors is that new processors have more cores and more threads. So you split these tasks across way more processor like units, and therefore they each, you know, fire at slower gigahertz rates. And like when you're just, you know, the metric for a good processor is how many cores and how fast is it, so how many gigahertz. And as like new stuff comes out, the gigahertz going down makes it harder again to be like, how good is that compared to my, you know, like my i7 versus this like Xeon or whatever, which have like similar gigahertz, but the Xeon has like 8 cores with what is that, 16 threads. So that thing flies compared to like the 8 core processor like the i7 or something. I don't know. It's definitely weird. It's hard to know like what's better, and it also depends on what you're doing with your computer. Like if you're video editing or something like that, you maybe
my
want
shit's for music editing, so it's like it's always like, okay, what does this have to do with music editing? And then I have to go like Google what other people are doing for music editing, and then see if they work on the computer. But
yeah, so it's like if what you're doing requires, you know, faster clock speed and less cores, then you might be better off with like an older processor.
I also do video editing as well, though. I have the problem of doing everything. Yeah. My problem is I do everything. All right, let's give away this purple Pale Party Haze Skunky Chunk.
Oh, nice. I see they have like some what is it called? Some like mines on Waxed Out too. I see that like Skunky Chunk picture there.
Honestly, I know very little about Skunky Chunk. I just know they're like a collectible brand that's been doing shit for a while. Who sent this to us? IZVU. Somebody with a Skunky Chunk logo.
Oh, dope.
Thank you, whoever this is. Somebody sent us this stuff.
I kind of like the Skunky Chunk, like the look of it. They're like little apes made out of like pot nuggets.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
Fun.
I just don't know a ton about the collection, but thank you for whoever sent us this. And I know some people have said that we should like get in touch with them as far as like get them on our show and stuff, which I'd be down.
Yeah, I'd like to run this project to find out some more about them.
But I do feel like it'd be nice to feature some other collectible brands. We do too much gaming content for being a collectible brand, and that's honestly just because
every day
there aren't that many cool collectible projects on Wax that we find, to be honest. But I feel like
Yeah.
this is a cool collectible project on Wax. So if we are going to feature
Right?
one,
Yeah, I'd definitely add some skunky chunks to my collection.
this was
I have-
also a 1-year anniversary. So they've been around and releasing artwork for a full year on Wax, which is kind of a big deal for anybody on Wax because a lot of people kind of just the soundboard is not working for you.
I was trying to do it a cappella for you. Smoke weed every day.
What part wasn't working? Did it come up? Like, did the image come up, or is it?
I didn't see an image come up either. No. Let's see.
You know what? That's because we didn't add it.
Oh.
You can see what I'm doing right now, though, right? This is probably a bad idea.
Yes, I can.
Well, let's see if it needs any sensitive information. Okay, accept. Streamer login. As long as I don't have to show my password, I think we're good. Login Twitch.
Let's see. I don't know.
You'll also need to do this, Max, though, for your screen. But
Yeah.
since you're not sharing your screen right now, it's fine. I do not want to have updates. So you would go to dashboard, my alerts, overlays, probably. Except where's the?
Just spins when you redeem points. Well,
That's
smoke
because
weed
I
every
know
day.
why it's happening. I just need to.
You get nothing. You
There should
lose.
be a thing that says like how to. Like there needs to be a thing I can copy and paste and put into my OBS. There, sound alert setup.
Ah, there you go. Let's see.
I use OBS. There we go. So you just copy and paste.
All right.
And then I will add a browser source.
Oh, now you're adding it into OBS. That's too bad. We don't get to see this part of the behind the scenes.
But you can do the same thing, Max, if you log into our Twitch to sound alerts. But again, it's not super important for today, but for Tuesday, we should try to get it done. All right, try doing a soundboard now.
Let's see. Huh?
So I can't
Nice.
tell that.
I'll take the sound board's advice. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Fixed it.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know, though. Like that's the type of thing that I didn't realize was happening until you told me it wasn't working. It's like I can fix it. I just didn't know.
Can devs do something?
Devs can do something.
Yes. Yep. This time they could.
All right. Now we're gonna start our giveaway.
Let's go. Let's see.
Shit.
Did you see there's a new? Oh, go on.
Now the browser thing isn't here. I got to add it to this one. I will add a soundboard. All right, soundboard is also.
Do it live. Fuck it.
Right in time.
Nicely done. Do you see there was a new pool over on Taco Swap where someone's trying to like get real fucking froggy? And they have 2,000% APR on a token, but there's only 4 wax worth of liquidity, and the counterpart against the wax is 0.000000001 of the token. It's pretty ridiculous, and obviously there's only one person in the liquidity pool, but it's like the top liquidity pool if you click on Meal right now. It's really funny to me. It's just like I'm just like curious if anyone's gonna like try to join that pool because it's definitely just something
get tricked into doing it. Like, hopefully,
it's
not
like
a lot of lag.
I feel like I don't know that token's fungible enough that you could even buy it from the pool. So I don't know. That's such a weird. I don't know.
I'm trying to launch our soundboard.
I don't think it's precise enough. It doesn't have a high enough precision. Like the decimal points don't go beyond.
It's time!
Exclamation point play if you'd like to join the giveaway. That pool definitely has piss in it.
It definitely does. Yeah, dude. Don't swim in that pool, dude. They're definitely peeing in that pool.
Look out for
It's
the yellow.
yeah, it's not the kind of pool you want to be in. It is fun to see that though, because it is very easy to make bullshit stuff like that using Taco Swap. I mean, you don't have to know anything. You can literally go to like WaxDAO, create your own token, and then using the wallet that created that token, create an incentivized pool on Taco Swap. It's all pretty user friendly. So it's fun to see people like getting froggy with it.
I'll put on some
Trying
music.
to
Lower.
trying to get squirrely, dude.
Speaking of TII Nation,
Oh.
Natural Mass, I'm bummed that the Workaholics movie got canceled. Fuck Paramount Plus, Workaholics for life.
Yellow liquidity, that was good too. God damn it.
I also like that they call their podcast TII Nation. For this is important. I've been listening to the Always Sunny podcast a bunch recently. Like, I'm not caught up, so I had like 7 or 8 episodes to catch up on. Been fun listening to them talk about it behind the scenes. They're also like they're shooting season 16 of Always Sunny right now. It's the 20-year anniversary of the inception of Always Sunny. So it's kind of cool. Like, they're talking about making the old show, but then they're also talking about like how that differs from their current process, because they're like literally like we're about to start production in 2 days. We're in the writer's room finishing the last episodes, but it's kind of cool to like peek behind the scenes while they're in the middle of a production.
That does sound like up my alley. I don't really watch podcasts, but like that sounds like something I'd be into. I really fucking like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I feel like you can rewatch that show over and over again and it's still like weirdly topical and very fucking funny.
I still think their podcast is the best when they don't talk about the show. The best episode of the Always Sunny podcast is when Mac talks about almost fighting someone outside of an In-N-Out burger, and it's like a 40-minute story that has nothing to do with Always Sunny, but it's like that could have been an episode of Always Sunny. It was a great story.
What was the fight about?
Somebody like it's like In-N-Out is one of the In-N-Outs where like you have to wait in traffic to turn into it. Like the right-hand turn lane is backed up for like half a mile. So basically someone just like didn't get in that lane and pulled into the parking lot and was just like, okay, I'm getting in line now. It's like, nope, the line starts out in the fucking street that you just cut. And that was what the fight was around. Was like the person was trying to cut in line and Mac was just like, shit ain't happening. What'd you say?
Mac was gonna throw down about that?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
He said he was like considering like going to the back of his car and grabbing a baseball bat. Like he was like going to full blown fucking 8 mode. But he had his kids in the car. He's like, if my kids weren't in the car, I think I would have fucking gotten arrested that day.
He's like, I would have killed that.
He was freaking out, and then his kids were freaking out. So he's like trying to keep his kids calm while also being like, am I gonna have to fight this guy? Like, but I don't know. It's a good story. I recommend watching the podcast if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know if I'd ever fight anybody about getting cut in line, but I'd also not let it go. I don't know.
It is a pretty douchey move, and
yeah,
especially like those lines are not short. Like, also, it's like everybody knows that's a line. Like, you can't be like, I didn't know that was a line. It's like, what the fuck do you think all these people are waiting for to turn it into In-N-Out? Like, I don't know. That's just like total fucking. That's like people who fucking like double park in handicap spots to go buy cigarettes at fucking gas stations just because they're like have no respect for other people. So I understand why that would make someone like furious, because that would also make me very angry. I also would not get in a physical altercation over it, but
yeah,
I understand the sentiment.
Yeah, and there's a lot of douchebags out there who just like try to roll all over people. Not so much out in LA. I feel like people in LA will fucking step up and kick your ass, but like up in Seattle, people are very passive, and like they'll just be annoyed but won't really do anything about it.
Walter at the last second got passed by Least Comic Standing. Least Comic Standing, I think, sent us some off the rails videos. So thank you for that. Can't wait until we watch them and then we criticize you for sending us stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. I ask Max and Mark to send me videos for Off the Rails, and then I just relentlessly tell them they suck at sending me videos.
I don't know. I feel like I shared one recently, like since
I was
yesterday.
joking.
I've been seeing a lot of videos. It's like very demoralizing, but like of the destruction over in Turkey after the earthquake, and it's like
Oh,
none of
yeah,
that
that's
stuff is stuff I want to. I don't want to share any of that stuff. It's just like sad and kind of fucked up. But I don't know. It's very topical. I don't know. It's really sad. It's nice to see like rescue missions, but it's still like even when they're triumphant, it's just sad. It's not something I'm trying to share on stream.
also a crazy fucking earthquake. Like it was like a
Yeah.
7 or something, right? Like
7.8 or some shit is like really fucking high
that's
on the Richter
that
scale.
ain't no joke.
That's a serious earthquake.
We had like a fucking 3.0 the other day that like
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, that was
my
like,
room
a few
for
days
fucking, like
ago.
30 seconds. I can't even imagine if it was like. So it's also not double. Like the way earthquakes work is it gets exponentially more. So like a 6 is not 2 of a 3. It's like much bigger.
Yeah, it's way fucking intense. Even at 3 the other day though, that was like
I
it's
don't know if
always
you
this
look,
uneasy like thing.
epicenter of that 3 was in Van Nuys. Like that's the reason. Like there's one that was like
okay, that's why it
felt
was
way
so
bigger than it should
intense.
have been. It's because it was like the epicenter is a mile and a half from where we lived. That one worried me because it was like if this is a pre-shock, like we're literally in the epicenter. So if this is a big earthquake, we are fucked.
Yeah.
It
If a
passed,
big
so.
earthquake hit there, we definitely like. I feel like our building would get knocked down. At that point, I feel like it's better to be on the top floor than the bottom floor, right? I'd rather be like
I don't know. I don't
collapsing
trust
down
the
than I would having stuff collapse
craftsmanship on
down
this
on.
building. It's better than our last building, which had termite damage. That shit would have just that shit was going down immediately.
Although there was no, it was like less floors. I don't know. Where would you rather be if you're in the chat? If you're in
how come we didn't see that?
if you're in like a 5-story building, where would you rather be, on the 5th floor or on the 1st
there it
floor?
is.
Earthquake.
Our things are wrong again though. That's the wrong. Thank you for rating. Right. Can you switch it for me, Max? I showed you how to do it, but I'm trying to run this. Hello, everybody from Cosmos. We're doing some giveaways right now. Let's see what we're giving away. Yeah, you got to go to like the Streamlabs dashboard and then choose the theme for the alerts. Let's see. Let's pick what we give out though.
I want to see if somebody commented if they'd rather be in the 5th floor or the 1st floor, because I'm curious about this. This is important info.
I think you want to be.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, Monasuerte. I'm with you, dude. I'd rather be on the 5th floor.
It doesn't have 5 floors. If that's gonna happen.
I feel like 5 floors. You could still probably like survive that collapse, right?
And for the people in the chat, we're talking about if there's an earthquake and your building is collapsing, would you like to be on the 1st floor or the 5th floor if you're in a 5-story building?
Yeah, if it's a 5-story building.
Nothing but fun stuff over here in that space.
Yeah, it's important questions.
Also, if anybody wants Blockchain Brawlers testing grounds back, we have like 80 of these to give away. Somebody asked me one for the other day and I missed the chat. Like, you're like, hey, my wax wallet's this, can you send it to me? We're in the middle of streaming, so I didn't send it to whoever that person was, but I will if you send me your wallet. If you send it on Discord, I'm more likely to not miss it than the Twitch chat when people are like spamming exclamation play and stuff. Oh, oops, I do not have the not safe for work stuff turned on.
Let's see.
Where do you do the not safe for work? Account preferences. Do not show not safe for work. We are on stream. But in that spirit, let's give away Ludi.
Let's see.
There it is.
Where on Streamlabs thing again? What's the menu called?
On the website.
Yeah, what's
you
the
can
menu?
It's in the alerts and the theme. It should be the like retro whatever theme.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do another marble race for this retro Xmas Momoko from the Lewd Momoko collection, which is a 555 profile picture collection on wax, among other art collectibles. But the chase item everybody wants from this collection is the profile pictures.
Yeah, for sure. I got a couple. I'm pretty stoked about it.
All right. Let's do the sound cue. Yeah, it's time. Exclamation point play if you'd like to join the giveaway. What's going on, Cosmos? Probably Champa over there. I haven't been checking on my team.
Oh
Wonder
yeah,
how
I
I'm
gotta
doing.
see how I'm doing this league.
I don't know how guilds work in Cosmos, to be honest. I haven't been keeping up if that was a recent announcement. I sort of just been trying to enter my team in the league and let them just have at it lately.
Nice.
I do sort of like that, though, that like you can play as actively as you want. Like if I want to be playing in every tournament, I can in Cosmos. But then if I just want to like be like, okay, I'm just going to let my guys play one game a day, I can enter in the league. It will come within a month. Cool.
Okay. Have to keep an eye out for it. Let's see how it goes.
You know, we should give away. Let's give away one of our Cosmos collabs, but let's do it after this race. This race we'll give away the Lude Momoko, and the next race we'll give away a Cosmos 11 collab piece made by us that can boost your characters or your starting 11 in the game. Although I think it's technically the starting 10 because marking is not a stat that is relevant for goalkeepers. So even though it does boost that stat, it doesn't help your goalie.
Yeah. That's okay though. He's still.
Oh shit! There's the NFL Rivals drop today. We haven't checked on that.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm having FOMO now though. The Super Bowl drop is happening right now, and they just announced set bonuses. There's set bonuses for this. If you collect all 11 players on either of the NFL teams, you get a 12th player in the mythical rarity. The mythical rarity cannot be pulled out of packs. The only way to get it is a set bonus, so they're going to be rare as fuck, and it could really overhype the value of the aftermarket to people trying to complete sets. Because in order to complete a set, you need all 11 players, and there aren't duplicates of players. It's not like you can get one player in common, uncommon, whatever. So that means you need to get all of the legendaries on the team. So like if you pull a legendary in the set, anybody trying to get the mythical thing is going to have to be buying all of the legendaries they don't pull off the aftermarket. So I think, like as far as speculative value goes, this pack is a lot better than the pack we bought into. like people are going to be able to flip their shit better in this pack, basically. And that is not financial advice. That's just my speculation based on
that pack
being
is dropped.
The
that
mythical.
Today, right?
What was that?
That pack drop is today, right?
Yeah, it should be live right now. It should, like, the pre-sale happened yesterday. People are already pulling packs yesterday. If you have a Rarity League helmet, you can access the pre-sale 24 hours early, and anything that doesn't get sold in the pre-sale gets added to the main sale. But they reserve a certain amount of packs for helmet holders. They also airdropped a free pack to anybody who has a helmet. So T. Davis, who bought a Rarity League helmet, got a free pack.
Oh, that's cool.
Which, to be honest, like, those helmets are starting to pay for themselves. Like, I think TD spent like $250 on it. He's now gotten two $50 packs dropped to him for free. So, like, well, not for free, but like, you know, if they do that 3 more times, he would have spent the cost on the pack to get the helmet, and then he has all the other perks. So, I'm starting to regret not buying a helmet. It's a lot though. $250 to play a game is like, that's no longer like for fun investment.
Yeah, you got to like sell the packs at that point, I feel like.
Shout out to II323. He's our resident marble champion. I think II323 might have won the last season. We still need to make the trophies, though.
Oh, right.
I need to boot up my other computer and like export. We haven't exported the final list, which is like the main problem with that, but congrats.
Let's see. Yeah, 646 packs remaining for sale for the Super Bowl packs.
Oh, that's still a lot.
Yeah, how many did they do initially?
Can't be like more than 2 or 3K. If even that, but I don't know. Let's see.
%1 chance at a rare, 85% chance at a common. Oof. Yeah.
All right, let's find another giveaway. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the Cosmos 11. That's what we're gonna do. The Circuity Henri, named by Mark. Yeah, this gives a +2 marking to each player in your starting 11. I thought it was +1. This is a collab between ourselves. Am I showing off the screen? I can. Yeah, I am. There we go.
Yeah.
I like this card. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I do too. It's also, you can also definitely like see which character it is if you're looking through all the like Cosmos 11 players. It looks just like them.
Also,
Plus
it's
the
like I don't know, it's actually like related to the game. Like all the other partner collection cards are just like cards from their collection that were added, and we like made a specific one, which I think is cool.
Yeah, I do too.
I feel like it's nice having like something themed to the thing you're using it for. But yeah, we'll give away one of these. There's also a drop available for these for Dim, I believe, still an NFT Hive. I don't think we ever sold out on that. And that also, if you're a Cosmos fan, we do not get any of the Dim for that. The Dim is being sent to the Cosmos burner wallet. So 100%, 99% of it's being burned. 1% goes to Honey Stakers, which is non-negotiable from using NFT Hive for a drop. But if you have Dim, you could potentially purchase one of these. Let me see. Collections.
Oh yeah.
Drops. There's also, I found a drop on here that's weird that we need to like delete.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like a free claim here with 100, which is whitelisted, and I can't get into it, but like that shouldn't exist. Like I don't know where these came from. Like this claim. Anyway, if you want to, for Dim, for 375,000 Dim, you can buy one of these Circuity Henri. So if you don't win this giveaway and you'd like one, you can buy it with the in-game token for the game. And that's about.
And then I'll get a cut of it.
That's 86 cents. It's like 11 wax with the Dim. Wait, did the Dim price just change? I think it did, right? It's 92,000. What did I say before? I feel like I said 300,000 because we did change the Dim price. Oh yeah, it's 92,000. We didn't change the fucking. It was 375K, but then the price of Dim almost like quadrupled, so we lowered the price of the drop in relation to the price of Dim. But I didn't change the text right there. Anyway, this is what we're giving away. And let's get back to marbles.
Ooh. I think I'm ready to level up my pirate ship and Coin Pirates to level 9. I'm almost at level 10. Not that I expected that to do anything. Yeah, I'm still leveling it up. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't expect anything from it, but I am excited to have gotten it all the way to level 10. Because it takes like over a month for each level. So it's been like almost a year of me leveling up this fucking NFT. Which, you know, I don't know. It's a sentimental value at this point. Let's see. Yeah, exclamation mark play if you want to join this giveaway.
Sorry, somebody accused me of being a part of Yoshi drops, and I was like, I need to clear that up. And the Wax Cats are like, is this your wallet? You're the person that controls the Yoshi drops pools and Wax now. I was like, no, I don't know where you heard that, but it's like my name is associated with Yoshi drops because they fucking released my music without my consent and didn't pay me for it. So if you saw my name associated with Yoshi drops, that's why, not because I'm fucking, which is 100% true.
That's pretty fun.
Exclamation mark play if you want to join this giveaway.
Wait, which liquidity pools were you supposedly in charge of?
Well, Yoshi Drop started waxed out pools under my
Oh,
advice. I was like, hey, you know the whole fucking staking economy you launched? That fucking exists. Somebody else built it while you were doing jack shit and fucking off and rug pulling. So if you would like to distribute Yoshi bucks for staking these fucking miners, use WaxDAO. Like, just go put the Yoshi bucks into
just
WaxDAO,
fucking do it.
and then they did. So they actually took my advice, but
And now
I
it's coming
still
back to bite you.
I don't mean to be in the pools. I'm not the one entering the pools full of new Yoshi bucks. Like, nor am I involved at all. Like, I don't even participate in the pools from like a collector standpoint. So I think Yoshi bucks are an absolute shit coin, and it's not even worth like. What's the point of having Yoshi bucks? There's zero use case, and they just keep devaluing it. It's like, I don't want more and more shit coins. Why would I stake for them? They already said they're abandoning the platform. They started a new platform on Polygon. So it's like, yeah, why do I want?
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. They're just gonna do the thing they pitched on Wax, but on a different blockchain to a different like group of suckers.
And for new money to raise, like all the money they raised that was supposed to get people tokens to buy new NFTs, you can't buy into that with those NFTs, with those tokens. Like, their entire pitch is.
I don't understand why they think it'll work better on Polygon. It's more expensive.
Oh, they don't. They'll just
mint
make more money.
everything.
They haven't alienated their fan base yet over there. You think they care about this working after seeing how they've operated on Wax?
Yeah, that's fair.
They print money, everybody else gets fucked. How is that not working for them?
Yeah, it'll be sad to see.
They
people
anticipate this
fall
actually
for it.
working. Like, that's thinking that they have, they think their shit's gonna be successful and not they're just scamming people for money is. I think you're in the wrong mindset there. Like,
Yeah, I
I
guess that's
absolutely think M Blue is a scammer. I don't think like you can paint it any other way around it. Like, what he's done in Wax, he's done nothing but cash grab and fuck over communities. Like, there's no way to paint it that he's like trying to do good and then fucking up. Like, everything about what he's done has been shady and predatory on Wax.
Yeah,
like,
I
not
agree.
even
Also, like mistakes
like,
don't
he
happen
fucked
over
over
and over
Corey.
again.
He gouged Corey to rebuy Uplift at a gross valuation and said he would rug pull the player rewards if Corey didn't buy it back from him. So he basically like strong armed Corey into fucking buying Uplift from him, which that money was like that reward pool was paid for by the players. He paid for the players. So he like threatened to steal something that was like already paid for to like leverage Corey into buying a company from him when Corey got ripped off. Nobody should buy Uplift from anybody. It's not worth any money. Like, I don't know. Everything he's done from start to end on Wax has been incredibly predatory, and I've dealt with him personally. And it's like, I have a personal beef, but like, talk to anybody that's worked with M Blue. He's a scumbag.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I think that guy is definitely looking to scam another audience.
I honestly just try not to bring it up because it makes me salty, and like, all press is good press. Like, even bad press is like shining light on their project, so I'd prefer not to even mention it. But if people in chats are associated with them, I have to clear it up, and that's the reason why I mentioned it.
Yeah,
I like to kind of just forget that Uplift and those people even happened. Like, I have a pretty good time just ignoring the fact that they exist on Wax because they're pretty much irrelevant at this point. So like, you can kind of just ignore them and do fine. Aktron 1971, congrats. I don't recognize your wallet name, which means if I hit exclamation point play. Whoops. If you can do we have a form. If you can just enter this, you need to enter it once on any stream. If you've ever entered our streams before in this form, you're good. But this just gives us your Wax wallet link to your Twitch account. I screenshot it, and then at some point after the race, we send the prizes. We don't do it live on stream, so I would appreciate it if you could fill out the form. It just makes it easier for us to send the prizes. I don't think all these listeners are buying, but it's also like beating a dead horse in adequate mass. Like, people know how I feel about Yoshi drops. Like, sitting there and ranting about it endlessly like isn't helpful for my own mental health. Like, I don't know. It's like, I just feel like it's not worth bringing up over and over. Same with like Green Rabbit and shit. Like, the second I sold all my Green Rabbit shit and never had to talk about it, I became a lot happier of a person. Like, it's just nice to not deal with that shit. It's like they can go fucking deal with their weird toxic community if they want, and I will just not deal with it.
Yeah, that fucking stuff is so frustrating. I totally like gave people way too much benefit of the doubt back in those early days too.
Yeah, I also was into the idea of supporting people to support people. I'm sort of over just being like, you're a good person. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna lose me a ton of money even if you're a good person.
Yeah,
you can't just, like,
that was the thing. Like, I made that like common mistake of like assuming that other people operate the way that I operate, And since it's like, oh, this is a like doing this, and if I was operating it, it would run in a way like, so it's
Yeah.
like
I've made that mistake as well.
shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have assumed people like will do things the way I think they should be done. That was just naive. But you know, live and learn. Take some of these lessons away and stop promoting like morons and be able to spot rug pullers and shitters much easier now. So, you know, you got a little bit of something, some kind of return for that investment into the tuition of learning this, learning the ropes, kind of, you know, the hard way, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, what would I do if I was crooked? That's how I should approach it, Ugo. You're right. I should, next time I see a project, I'm like, oh, this is great. I should be like, how could I fuck this up if I was running it? And then if the answer is not really, then I should jump in hand over fist. That's why I like a lot of the DeFi protocol projects, because a lot of the stuff I like about those projects is immutable and can't be changed by the dev team once it's like been implemented. So it's a lot easier to vet.
I'd say yeah, but there's also been experience the times where you think things are immutable that aren't. Like, remember when we invested in DeFi Kingdoms and assumed that DeFi platform is legit and they couldn't print more tokens than they did? Like, you never fucking know in the crypto space.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of
we also
fucking
promoted that game and that project on this channel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
still
they
running.
know
And,
everybody.
I feel like we definitely also like told people when we exited that project, and during the window we split it up to during the window where we exited it, we did very well.
Still entered with the risk of what happening. You know?
That's for sure. But like, yeah, I guess it's a little easier to assess those risks, I feel like, in DeFi projects than it is in like gaming or in collectible brands. For me, I don't know, like
it's also just more standard practice that games are meant to be developed and adjusted, and DeFi protocols are literally not. Like, it's just a different like development mindset. Yeah. Like, you lose investor confidence if you change the stats on a DeFi project. Yeah. Like a game, you literally have to balance the game to make the game playable. So like, it's
exactly. It's like a completely different dynamic. And then the collector stuff, like the stuff we're here, or I'm like reading in our chats about what's going on with like Funko and them like selling, you know, it did look like it was more than just the like 12 that we thought it was yesterday, like the 2 boxes that they said in the video. And like seeing all that stuff, that also shakes my confidence in the like, you know, limited side of the NFT redeemables. It's like, how limited are they if like you can just go to a warehouse sale and buy them for $15? That's also kind of like a weird fuck up that I can't really account for until it happens with a, you know, a team like Funko. So I don't know. It's crazy. It seems like these kind of like incompetent or missteps, I guess, happen across the board. But it's definitely a little harder to, or it's taken a little time for me at least to get my footing to understand where the like vulnerabilities are in, you know, these types of projects. And that's how I got taken for a ride a few times and learned the ropes. Hold on a second. Paul's calling me. Hey, baby.
Sorry, I'm ranting in Telegram while trying to stream at the same time. Let's do another giveaway. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Oh, it's Rosso Rubino from Our Planet. He's been getting attacked lately. I hope you're fending off those attacks from Millerfish or whatever that dude's name is.
Oh, who's that?
Just someone from Our Planet Alliance.
Oh, nice. Oh, that reminds me. I got to set my Our Planet.
Should we give away another? Let's do another Cosmos giveaway since they rated into us. We have a bunch of these too. We'll do another Circuity Henry.
Let's see. Oh, I also sent my Cosmos guys out again since we were talking about it.
Also, if anybody here is interested in Cosmos, Shanpa said numerous times, if you're a wax collector and you actually have like a wallet that isn't 0 bought and $100 sold, like he will send you a free starter pack so you can play Cosmos for free. So if you have any interest, Cosmos 11 is a soccer management game. It's fun. It's definitely worth checking out. And they've done a good job at like continuously developing it and growing their community. So if you're into soccer management style games, like definitely worth checking out. And also, like, you can either hit me up on Discord or hit up Champa, but I can get you in touch with Champa if you don't know how to access their Discord or whatever.
Let's see. Okay. My team is getting pretty good, dude. I'm at over 1,000 points here. The score points, 1,100.
All right, it's time.
Let's see how that does league play wise. Let's see. Trying to catch up on this chat here. And then COVID came out. Let me jump to the present here. All right. What's the Telegram drama? People still
talking about Yoshi drops.
Yeah, people still talking about Yoshi drops and your supposed involvement.
I'm just telling them what happened.
Yeah, I feel like Yoshi drops. I don't know. They pitched some pretty interesting ideas and then just like could not deliver any of that stuff. Let's see. Trying to remember exactly. Oh, you remember how Yoshi Drop started? Was like they airdropped like these Yoshi coins to a bunch of people and just created all this hype. Oh man, they were actually really good at fucking building hype. Those early days were fucking wild. That definitely also gave us our early traction for the NFTs we were minting at the time, because they included us in that whole airdrop thing.
Yeah, it was also a cool idea. They just like you couldn't have mismanaged a project harder. They literally released none of the stuff. They said they were releasing a platform where you could basically like in iTunes or Spotify for your Yoshi Drops music, that you'd be able to listen to your music, your digital vinyl, and then earn Yoshi Bucks for listening. They said you would be able to buy new drops with Yoshi Bucks, and they'd be doing like consistent drops and like create an economy around a marketplace with Yoshi Bucks where you could do drops for Yoshi Bucks. None of that happened. Like literally none of the shit that said that would happen. So just like, I don't know how they were still whitelisted. Like I reported them to Atomic Hub, and they honestly didn't do shit until that. And then I feel like MBlue basically did the bare minimum to not get de-whitelisted and to not like have legal precedent against them. Like, okay, we delivered the shit that we said we'd deliver. Now we're just gonna fuck off again.
Yeah.
But I feel like they weren't even gonna do that stuff until like I reported them, because the project was just like dead. And then I reported them when they're trying to launch a new project. Then they're suddenly like, okay, we're gonna drop these Yoshi profile pictures that look like they're made in Photoshop by like a 7-year-old. like that's not what I bought into. I bought into a digital vinyl project. I don't want a fucking Yoshi avatar. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but like that was like the use case for Yoshi Bucks. So like, okay, we gave you a use case for Yoshi Bucks. Like we didn't lie about Yoshi Bucks. It's like, yeah, you still did. Like this isn't like this is what you sold me. You didn't sell me the ability to buy into a worthless avatar in a year and a half. Like I don't know. Don't get me started about Yoshi drops. They fucked me so hard. They fucked me as a collector, as an artist, like every way they could have. As a community leader, I got a bunch of people to buy into it because I believed in them.
Yeah. Fucking all up and down, dude. Yoshi Bucks. They definitely like what a fucking wild like misstep. This is such a fucking like literally like you said mismanaged.
One of the craziest part is they're partnered with Warner Brothers Music, which is one of the 3 biggest labels in the international. 3 labels sell 80% of the music internationally. Warner Brothers is one of those 3 labels. They just failed upwards into a massive partnership on Polygon. It's like they're literally fucking scamming people on Wax. Like, how are they failing upwards? It's crazy, dude. And it's like that's another reason why I don't like talking about this stuff. It's just frustrating seeing them like nothing bad is happening to them. They're actually way more successful than Neon Space will ever be.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to fucking partner with Warner Brothers. That's insane. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that fucking weird
and
ass.
they did a drop
I
with
don't
like
even know.
did a drop with Tiesto. Like, Tiesto's a huge fucking artist. Like, the fact that they're able to get these people, but then they didn't bring them to Wax or like Yoshi Drops is like such a slap in the face. It's like, this is literally what Yoshi Drops is supposed to be, but you just like created an entire new system for it and then like are just raising more money. Like, I don't know. The whole thing's
Yeah.
fucked. Because they
I don't know
literally
how
pitched,
their
they pitched
partnership.
Yoshi Drops as Yoshi works for Warner Brothers and he has celebrity artists that he's going to onboard. Like, they literally pitched that as the pitch for Yoshi Drops. And now they're
Yeah.
creating a new thing with the celebrity artists. And they're like, we're going to release a bunch of bullshit Web3 enthusiasts on Yoshi Drops that you can buy for Yoshi Bucks. It's like, that wasn't the sales pitch. Like, I knew I was going to only be able to buy my own music on Yoshi Drops. I wouldn't have fucking bought a gold miner and all that shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know if the PFP was super narcissistic, Baggy, because I feel like maybe they just used his image. I don't know how like involved Yoshi is in all that nonsense. He might be, but I feel like he's like an actual legit music producer, not necessarily like super involved with that side of it. I don't know. But the profile picture it comes across as super fucking narcissistic and it looks like trash.
It looks
I
like
don't know.
it was like
It
a slap
looks-
in the face that like that was what they released after all this time of like not using a utility for the Yoshi Drops. Like, you should have just said the project was over. Like, that would have been less of a slap in the face to me. Like, give me closure. Don't like say I'm continuing the project with some nonsense that is like, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure again that was like just to buy them good faith and not like lose their fucking credibility with Atomic Hub.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think they would have done that if people weren't bitching. But also, that's all speculation. I don't know what they like. I can't say their motivations. I can only say they're extremely incompetent in their actions.
Yeah. No matter like what the intention is, the results are
We got
That's-
21 Yoshi Drops here. Should I just burn all this shit?
fuck yeah, dude. I wouldn't give that away. I wouldn't give that to your enemies, dude.
I'm not logged into this wallet. I can't. Yeah, I also bought memberships for our giveaway wallets because they're supposed to have a monthly drops of new NFTs to give to our community forever, but they just stopped doing that as well, which is a rug pull as far as I'm
They stopped
concerned.
doing that so fucking early on too.
Like,
Like, they
It's
immediately
like, don't call it lifetime if you're only going to do it for a year. Call it a year membership. Like, don't. And then like when I was talking to M Blue, he's like, all this shit is not sustainable. Artists don't want to give us music for free. I'm like, okay, then don't sell a fucking platform based on the only way it works is major label artists giving you free music. You're the one who built this system. Like, it's not my fault you sold me. Like, that's false advertising. You pitched something you couldn't deliver. That's why is that my fault as a customer, not your fault as the guy who fucking pitched it? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It always becomes like they blame the customer. They're like, yeah, you bought into a speculative thing. Sucks for you. It's like, yeah, based on the shit you were telling me. Like, it's like you're the one who
Yeah.
caused me to speculate in the wrong direction. So like, how's it my fault you gave me inaccurate information? Like, I was investing based on information. The only information was given by you, and then it's my fault. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was such a fucking shitstorm. It's crazy that they just like that guy just keeps failing upwards, like you're saying. Like that now
He also
he's
has
like
literally not been on Wax for like he just fucked off from Wax like right after Yoshi Drops. It's been like a year since he's done anything on Wax. So he's like not even involved. He didn't know what Wax DAO was. He didn't know what DeFi box was. I was like, there's so many ways you can like, because they're trying to create like distribution of Yoshi bucks for liquidity pools. I was like, all the shit that you thought you couldn't do like exists now, and you're just not even here to pay attention. So like, I gave him step by step how to fix his project, and then he still is fucking it up worse. Like,
I feel like
tried
the blue stuff
after
is
he
also like
over and over. Like, gave him good advice, step by step, how to implement the tokenomic structure that he did. And then he's like, yeah, but like, we sort of want to just end the drip, and we're just going to give away all the Yoshi bucks that were supposed to be given out over the next 5 years in 2 months. So it's just like, and what's the use case? Oh, we'll come up with that later. It's like, you're a fucking idiot, man. Like, you don't put out 100% of the supply with no token sync. Like, are you trying to devalue all my shit? Like, it's like you couldn't be trying harder to devalue your own project. And like, the fact that like you don't take any of my advice and just breeze over and you're like, you know what, actually I think we're just gonna do it this way. It's like, it's fucking stupid. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. They're definitely not interested in like running a like successful project. They're just trying to money grab, it feels like. It's pretty obvious in retrospect.
I mean,
But-
M Blue thought Ripple is the best crypto, if that's gonna tell you how like nobody should be investing in
That's
anything
pretty
he
much
does. He's a fucking idiot. Like,
I was gonna say like Blue DAC and that whole stupid ass idea is like
Blue DAC was a
stumped out
Ponzi
what
scheme,
Taco
like
Bell
straight
put
up.
out.
It was named after M Blue.
Taco Swap.
Coincidence.
Yeah, Taco Swap pretty much like put a like put a stop to any of the like potentially like seemingly legit reasons for having something like BlueDAC around. Like the fact that you can just add your own incentives now directly on an actual DEX. Like what is BlueDAC for again? It's just so you can do the same thing, but like
They also
wrap
couldn't
your
even
ass
host their own
into
website.
blue
Like their
tokens
website went down, and they
and
had to find a third, like a community developer to rehost the website. Like their own staking pool website didn't even work. Like it was such like they never had a developer. The whole thing was a shit show. Like I don't know. I don't understand. Like they didn't make money on that either. Like Corey lost a bunch of money, so I don't even get like what
Yeah.
the strategy was other than hemorrhage their own money. Like I don't understand. They're
yeah,
so
I
incompetent.
don't understand that at all. That made no sense to me. Step 1, shoot yourself in the face, and step 2, undo it. Yeah, pretty much that's the strategy.
All I
it
know
seems.
is one of those two guys are going to sell more memberships for a new project at some point. That's all they fucking do is just keep selling
Yeah.
memberships, and then they like
They were definitely good at
project
building
project.
hype. I will give it. You got to give them that, dude. Like they built such a good hype and like sold the shit out of that stuff. Although it was also just right place, right time as well, I'd say.
Yeah, they were super early. Uplift Art started a year before Uplift World,
Yeah.
so like they had been selling art collectibles on Wax for like a year before anybody's even on the blockchain. So they did actually have like a legitimate community of people on Wax before everybody else, and they also for a while had a successful project, and everybody in the community was happy with how they're running it, and then they just slowly over 2 years devalued everything.
Yeah, like
I was saying
aggressively.
this in our chat is like, you know what happened to Neon Space when our income went down? We cut back on our expenses. We didn't do more sales. Like every other fucking company just drops 9 sales and devalues everything. It's like, learn how to run a business. Like expenses are too high. Don't just hemorrhage money from your audience. Cut down on your expenses. Like learn how to run a business. It's fucking painfully obvious a bunch of these people don't know how to run a business. Like the way they're spending money for their companies is absolutely fucking insane, and they deserve to go out of business and be failures. And then when they fail, they just try to do more NFT drops, and they devalue all their collector shit. So it's just like you see it happen over and over. They're just cash grabbing, and then the cash grab devalues your shit, but then they can't sell the new stuff because the new stuff isn't worth anything because they devalued the old stuff, and they just ruin their project. But it's like you can see this happening over and over and over, and you can put a stop to it if you aren't greedy. But all these greedy people are like, I'd rather have money than a sustainable project, and then they fucking shoot themselves in the foot and fucking limp to their death. That's like half of the Wax projects. But speaking of a not so depressing Wax project, I am a fan of NFTopia. This is the new Digicon. This was dropped for the first NFTopia, but he told me there's going to be a blend for these pins for the next NFTopia. So if you take these and go to the next NFTopia, you'll be able to blend them into some sort of swag. We got a bunch of these, so we'll give away these to the top 5 racers on this next Marble map.
Oh. NFTopia. I haven't heard of that. That was a smooth transition too. You're like talking about.
They invited us to host a booth of the next one.
Oh, nice. I'm into that.
So we got to talk about that. But yeah, like it would normally cost $50, but they're like, we'll waive the fee if you're willing to do like some sort of speaking or like some sort of collab NFT or something. I was like, yeah, like I think we're into it, but just got to talk about it. But
yeah.
You might see your boys at Neon Space the next one.
Yeah.
So that's what we're giving away. Rare pin.
Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Oh man, my realm is fucking. I'm falling behind quickly again. Constantly falling behind here. Oh yeah, here we go. Claim my reward. All right, you can join this race! Exclamation mark play. It was going to be the top 5 winners are getting the. What is it? NFTopia.
NFTopia rare pin. You can blend them into stuff at the next NFTopia, which he gave me the date for. I think it's next month at some point.
Oh hell yeah!
I can actually just check my messages and clear this up right now.
Let's see.
That'd be dope. Jake Lester just said he might be able to make us ambassadors for big time, and then we could just give people passes and not have to deal with asking him for passes. That'd be dope.
Sure.
But
You like that game?
what was I going to check? I was checking something in the chat and I just forgot.
Oh, trying to check when the next con is.
Yeah. Break me in. April 28th, 30th is the next one. So like the end of February, March. So that's like a month, 2 months from now. I am the KY in the house. What's going on, KY? Thanks for joining us, everybody. Did I do the sound cue? I'll do the sound cue just in case.
Oh, I don't think so, actually.
It's
Let's see.
all right. Here we go. Like a quarter of the people entered in this race are going to win an NFT. Good odds.
Look at all these lurkers. I see them.
It's actually kind of fucking hot today. I need to switch into shorts.
It is. It's nice today, dude. I took Marcia. I had my sweater like unzipped. Hi, girl. Yeah, she hears
One
me
new
talking.
reason why we're fucking schwitzing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's been months since I've worn shorts. It'll be exciting. Well, months since I've worn shorts. Besides, like I wore shorts when I did laundry one time, but you know, out of the apartment.
Oh, Willow's watching someone play the new Hogwarts game. I've been watching videos about that too. The like, I think it's called Hogwarts Legacy. It looks pretty cool.
I really like it.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I'm kind of excited. I might add that.
Like I played a Harry Potter game on like Xbox in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah, I don't really remember the last like Harry Potter game that came out either. But it looks really cool. It's like open world. You can like fly around like Hogwarts and the like surrounding areas.
I'm honestly not that into Harry Potter. Like the game doesn't really appeal to me, but if you're a fan of the series, I get why you'd be into it.
I think it looks pretty cool for like the series. Like, yeah, that's something I'd play. I also like Harry Potter though. I'm just curious that because like when you cast a spell in the lore and world of Harry Potter, you say a spell. Like you'd say something like, you know, like Patronus or whatever it is, right? So I wonder if you're like battling and you're constantly spamming that spell, is the guy just going to be like Patronus, 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 Patronus over and over again?
That's how it works.
I don't know, because that would be that I could see that getting old kind of quick. I'd be like, okay, like I get it. You know,
The thing I've been seeing the most about it is like people are telling people to boycott the game because J.K. Rowling's anti-trans, and then they added a trans character to the game, and but then people are like, they're only doing that to make money and don't actually care about trans people. And it's just like, I don't know.
That is also kind of a like a holdout I have, honestly, because J.K. Rowling absolutely makes money off of the sale of that game.
I mean, if we're gonna be real about it, J.K. Rowling is wealthy to the point where she could never sell another thing in her entire life, and like you're not gonna affect her lifestyle by not buying this game. Like she doesn't need, she's so rich. Like there's nothing you can do to affect her bottom line.
I get like the statement of like boycotting spending your money on making someone that rich more rich when their like opinions are so public and
but like you're not going to affect their life, and if you don't enjoy something out of spite, like you're not sticking to J.K. Rowling by not buying this game. She doesn't give a fuck, is what I'm saying. So like you're not proving any point. So like if you're not playing this game and you want to play this game just to prove that point, I think you're kind of wasting your energy. You're boycotting something that's like wildly successful and making money anyway. So like they don't give a shit if one less person plays it. I don't know.
It's true. I've been watching the videos. It looks really cool. I did not see the spiders though. Willow said the spiders are kind of terrifying. I'd have to check that out. I have to look up like specifically the spiders. But the stuff I saw so far looks really fucking cool. And yeah, I don't know. I do want to add it to my wish list. It's definitely like a slight reservation because I don't really like J.K. Rowling's as a like
I still haven't
political.
played through
but-
fucking Zelda. I haven't played through Pokemon Open
Yeah,
World. I haven't played through those other
Zelda.
open
I gotta
worlds.
beat Zelda
another
still too. I fucking like just suck at Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like I love all the Zelda games, and that's like the most recent one that I haven't played yet. And I played it, and I'm just like, I don't know, not very good at it. Like I don't get
You have
it
to
in
level
the
up,
same
like,
way
all
that
your
the
shit.
others games
It's like
play.
an RPG. Like you start out with low skills, and like the more you play, the better all your skills get.
Yeah, but it's really like it really just throws you into this open world, and you just kind of figure out what the fuck you want to do. Like I was trying to go to like the snow area, and I was like dying just from exposure. And then I just kept eating apples and running to like re-heal myself while I was like freezing to death. I was like, I don't think I'm doing this right. Just like running deeper and deeper into the snow area here, like running out of apples.
So the winners of this race were Caesar, Jew Leader, Baggy Hodler, Rosso Rubino, and Giko Riki.
Oh,
Rosso,
congrats.
you might be the only one. I don't know if we have your wallet. If you're still listening, we need your wax wallet on this form, and I can send the prizes at some point after the stream. You only need to fill that form once, though. So if you've ever filled it out prior, I'm just not sure if you've watched one of our streams before.
Yeah. Oh, Eric, have they announced a new Zelda game? Is there another one coming? Like, it's already been. I'm sure there's another one coming eventually, but
Year, like Breath of the Wild is pretty old, so like, it would make
yeah.
sense. When did Breath of the Wild come out?
I really like the Legend of Zelda games. I was a huge fan of like all of those growing up.
Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, so that's like 5 years ago at this point. What is this? What is this? Tour Station. Thank you for the raid.
And what's up?
You know what we can do? We can give away a Tour Station NFT. We have that power.
Oh shit! It comes out in
We have
May.
clearance, everybody. I gave you all an ocular pat down. I cleared the Tour Station community. Y'all are chill. Let's do a giveaway.
Fuck yeah, dude. Okay,
How
so Eric says there's a
consider
new
the role of
Zelda
that?
coming out in May. I want to see a new fucking like what is that one, like the Wind Waker? I want to see a sequel to the Wind Waker. I love that, like the cell shaded one. That one was so fun.
Let's give away some of these ravers. These are like Kanye West glasses. Kanye West back when people still liked Kanye West. But these are a cosmetic in the Tour Station game. You can display them on your character. Let's go.
Heyo. Have a raid. Thanks. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. That fucking. I'm excited now. I didn't know there was a new Zelda. That also is kind of lighting a fire under my ass to like finish playing Breath of the Wild. I found like this fucking blue sword in one of these challenges. It like glows blue. I don't know. I do kind of want to get back into Breath of the Wild. I just remember like I would explore for so long, I'd end up like just running into enemies that are way stronger than me, and I'd get my ass kicked. And I'd be like, where am I even supposed to go? Maybe I should just restart the game and try again, because I haven't been playing it like consistently. And then every time I pick it up after not playing it for a while, I'm like not sure what I'm doing. Let's see. The new Zelda game is a direct sequel. Oh, okay. So I definitely got to play the first one first. The Breath of the Wild first.
I gotta get back into Breath of the Wild. The other reason I stopped playing Breath of the Wild is my Switch controllers broke, and it was a very hard game to play with like when the drift was happening. Like I would just like start walking the wrong direction, and there's like puzzles and shit where you have to like jump on platforms. It's just like this is the fucking worst. So I bought new controllers since then. Yeah, I don't really play my Switch at all. It just is collecting dust, to be honest. I play a lot more PC games. The Switch controllers kind of suck for drift. Like, it just happens always. But I will say they do. Nintendo will replace your controllers for free. So, like, they're not all bad.
Yeah, it takes a long fucking time, though.
It does take a long time. That's why I bought a second pair. I bought a second pair so I could play it while I replaced the first pair. I just never got around to mailing the first pair because honestly, I was too lazy to go print the mailing. Like, it was a free fucking mailing thing. We just don't own a printer. So I was like, oh, I don't have to like. That was also like peak pandemic back when people thought COVID was worse than it was. So I was not really going out and doing shit as much. So I was like, I'll just buy new controllers. Back when they thought you could get COVID from touching a railing that somebody touched.
Yeah.
There's definitely like nobody knew how COVID worked when it first came out. They're like, yeah, like don't touch like a package you get for 2 days that's shipped to you because it could have COVID on it. It's like, yeah, that's not how it works. We learned later, but
Oh yeah, I love my Switch too. I also haven't really gotten the drift, but I also have one of the switches where you can remove the controllers. So if it does start to happen, I can at least get them swapped out. I know some of the like newer switches, like they're built in, so you'd have to send your whole device, and then you'd just be, on a forced hiatus.
I bought Splatoon 3. So like I'd be down to play Splatoon if we get a squad together. Just
I was playing that with like my nephew, and I didn't realize that there's like a whole single player like puzzle story mode to that game.
yeah, that's not very fun to me.
Yeah, I was watching he was playing through it, and then like I was helping him play through it. And
I played the single player in Splatoon 2. I heard they expanded it for 3, but in 2 it was really not fun. It was like almost like a tech demo. And I heard they made it better, but it's still just like I'd rather play the if I'm gonna play PvE, I'd rather play the mode where you're defending against endless waves of enemies. Like that mode is more fun for me.
I like that one too. Where they have like those curtains that like drop the paint and stuff coming at you and shit.
Yeah.
I also agree with Willow. I would not want a Switch that doesn't have the removable controllers. Although I don't often remove them, I love that you can. Like,
damn, this is a brutal map where we're just getting murdered.
I almost always use my Switch handheld though. There's very few times where I'm like plugging it into the TV.
Same. The other thing is like I watch TV in my room, TV on my computer. So I'm generally like I have access to my gaming computer when I'm watching stuff. So like that's why I don't really use my Switch. Rax, congrats. Oh, and Rax loves fucking tourist stations. This is a good winner. Too bad we didn't do the Neon Space hat. I know Rax has been wanting one of those.
Oh man. Oh, they added Game Boy Advance games to the Nintendo Direct thing. That's fucking dope. I actually haven't fucked with that in a minute, but they didn't used to have that. Maybe I can get my fill of Advance Wars. That game was super fun. I don't know if you ever played that one. It's like an RTS game on Game Boy Advance.
Advance Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that one was fun.
Yeah.
I think I just saw they announced a new Pikmin, right? Like I never played Pikmin, but
really? Pikmin was dope. Pikmin was one of the like gems on the Nintendo GameCube back in the day.
Here, let's see
what's Pikmin and the Metroid Prime game back on the GameCube. That game fucking rocked. Oh, F-Zero, yeah, F-Zero was fucking fire.
So this came out 2 days ago. Brand spanking new. Let's see. Like the Nintendo games look like they could have been released like 7 years ago on other consoles. But I like their stylized artwork over like Hyper-Real stuff. It still looks really nice. Thanks for the follow or whatever that was. Can't see all the time.
Yeah, that's fine. It looks fucking cool, dude.
This also looks like it's probably in-game render. Like this isn't a cinematic.
Yeah.
So is that not Olimar? Isn't Olimar who you normally are, right?
Yeah,
I don't
Olimar is like the guy who you
like a woman, right?
Yeah, this doesn't look like
Olimar's bald.
Like bald. Yeah.
So is this a character we know, or are they introducing a new character? I guess is like ask
like
the audience. I've never played any of the other games.
There's Omar, there's one other guy, but they're not. There's no. I'm not familiar with
Oh what?
Oh, that's good, dude. Oh, and then they're all leveled up. Look at that. They're all like the flower heads.
Oh what? That's dope. You know, I've never played one of these games. This game looks like really up my alley as far as single player games go. Like, I don't know. This looks fun. Like, you get to control like a mob of little like. Do you remember the Lemmings game? This reminds me of like Lemmings.
That's what KY is saying. He's like, it's Lemmings with skills. Is this Lemmings with?
Yeah, that's what Lemmings was super fun. Where you're like trying to make them walk in paths and not die. You'd have to like direct them to the right area. This kind of reminds me of that. But I used to like those kind of like puzzle solving games.
Yeah, and you're like the leader, and you can like reorganize the like color scheme and that like your guys are following you in, and like you throw them. The different color guys have different like the red guys are like fire guys. The like
it looked like they were burning through the wood for the door, and now the yellow ones probably
yellow
like
ones are electric. Yeah.
Get some.
And then the flower shows like how powerful. Like the longer they stay alive, the more their flower like.
Oh what? And you can collect treasure. Ice pigman.
Oh, that's a new one too.
The freaking like gangs use those people. Oh, and you can freeze the water and walk on it. Super cool. What? That guy's super cute. Is that a friend? Is he like a little doggo? Hell yeah.
This looks cool. I play this.
You can use him as a mount.
Totally. I never thought of this as like Lemmings, but it's totally like Lemmings with abilities.
Oh, wow.
Boss fight. That is pretty good looking.
The boss fights look awesome.
This looks dope though.
I'll play
DM
that.
me Nintendo for all these releases that I want to buy.
Can you play the trailer for the new Zelda game that Eric was talking about? He says Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears?
Yeah. I think Willow said it was
2 days ago. Oh, Nintendo Direct just happened. This must be like, you know, like the...
Damn, dude. Fucking Eric's got his finger on the pulse.
I'm gonna switch into shorts while this plays too, because I'm getting sweaty in here.
All right, I want to see if this goes on. There's no spoilers for Breath of the Wild.
Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors!
It's like a little foggy.
Hell yeah.
It's very Breath of the Wild. Glider. These enemies are massive.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
That map looks insane. You can be on these like flying islands.
It's rolling.
That looks awesome. What was that, like a lawnmower car? That thing looks
Right,
sick.
it almost looks like a moon buggy.
I wonder, like, if you can like transport shit on it. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff. You can get air balloon. Oh, what?
Oh my god, what? You have a fucking flying machine, like a quadcopter.
I like the vehicles. Those look dope.
Yeah, man, that's wild. It's beautiful.
Please,
I'm not sure who the bad guy is this time. Is it Ganondorf again?
Is there more Animal Crossing stuff coming out? Just gonna watch all of this.
That's what you had to learn.
This is hype. They do fucking virtual music performances.
Isn't this how the game ends? Like the musician comes and you guys party?
Yeah, but he's not DJing. He plays guitar. He does like a guitar concert when he comes to your.
Oh, so he's now into DJ music.
I want to see if there's any new Animal Crossing games. They're literally just doing a full fucking concert. Oh, it's like a live concert. I thought this was like, I thought this was gonna be them like displaying a new gameplay, but it's literally just like a full 50-minute concert. And then they also have the Splatoon music. Let's see what that is. I have to say, I absolutely detest this music in Splatoon. Nintendo has amazing original music in every game I've played. Splatoon just has obnoxious music, in my opinion. Like to the point where like I'll turn off the volume sometimes. It has that music, ping bang, ba ding dong, ding 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 ding. Like it's all of their music. It's just like made up syllables, like sing songy child stuff. Oh, they got actual musicians in here. This is pretty hype though. They like throw full live concerts at Nintendo.
Wait, this is Splatoon's music? They did a live concert?
Yeah.
I would definitely go see that music live. It's like fucking upbeat and like nuts. I feel like it'd be fun.
What?
Not like it's not like Zelda music. Oh my god, this is awesome.
I want to be here, even though I don't like the music in this.
I'd want to be there. I wouldn't like put this on my fucking like music in my car or something.
There's the singing that's like, I think it's the singing that kills it for me for Splatoon. Like that is just making it sound.
It sounds like weirdly recorded too for being live. It's just like sounds
Their
like
singing sounds like a fever dream. It's just like
yeah. I do like the music when you're like in the lobby. You can like make music. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, or it's like your like depending on what buttons you push and like what directional button you push or what like direction you're moving the joystick, it like does a bunch of different audio cues while you're waiting. Have you ever fucked with that in Splatoon? That's super fucking cool.
Of
That's
course,
like hours.
That's what you do when you're waiting for the maps to load.
Yeah, I can just be fucking like waiting for matches for an hour. I'm like, womp, 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 womp.
I like that one more than the like. It's really just a couple songs because there's only a couple songs in the game, and they're really repetitive if you play a lot of Splatoon because like each level has its own song, and there's like a couple of them that are just kind of like obnoxiously power pop for me. I don't hate the music, but it's like
KY says he took his kids to Fresh Beats Band concert, which was similar to that, and it was badass.
I think didn't
I
KY
don't know,
say
like,
that?
it looks like it would be badass to be there. I would want to be there. I could totally see that. It looked like a fun time, but I don't know if I'd be listening to the music in my living room. You know,
I think KY's kids have a concert tonight, right? Good luck to your kids' concert. He posted that in our Discord.
Oh hell yeah, nice.
Let's
it's like
see. I'm trying to post the prizes so I can do another giveaway.
Discord list. Eric shot you a couple links. He says, "Yeah."
Grax won this last giveaway. What should we give away next?
Yo Gabba Gabba.
What go next?
I feel like a Yo Gabba Gabba concert would be super badass. Like, they got a few songs I really like too, or I guess they do like versions of some songs I like.
I don't know if I know anything from Yo Gabba Gabba.
There's that song. What is it called?
We'll probably get claimed for this, but fuck it, I'll show. One of the weirder covers I enjoy on the internet is the Wiggles covered Tame Impala. It's very strange. They did it for like a version in Australia, but like you know, Tame Impala is probably the biggest psychedelic rock band in the world, and the Wiggles make children's music. It just was not something I was expecting to see on the internet. This is definitely copyrighted. Let's see if we can like just get into a popular part of the song and play 20 seconds of it.
He talks like his opinion is a simple fact.
Somebody grabbed his collar. He cried the whole
This is pretty dope.
No one remembered a thing till they saw him again.
That's how it is till the end.
Damn, that guy's voice is low.
Then they throw in their own song as like a mashup in there. But
That's pretty cool. I'd fucking go see that. Like,
I just never
don't know.
thought
That
Tame Impala's
music's
music
always good.
friggin' children's music. Like that song is a really badass psychedelic rock song. Big
Yeah,
fat
I do feel like
swinging it does
put
for
on
the
like
hell of it.
music for kids.
Wow.
I'd put on Pink Floyd for kids or something. Like if I was hanging out with my nephew or nieces or something, I'd be like, yeah, let's listen to Pink Floyd. It's not like bad words or anything. I'm not worried about them ever like
I think
singing.
it's more
any of
like
this stuff.
what are children interested in it?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Floyd is very slow.
Like,
I don't think
they're-
children want to listen to like 15-minute intros.
My experience, my limited exposure to like hanging out with kids is their attention span makes it so they're not really like into anything for very long. It's like they might be into it for like a half a song or a quarter of a song, and then no matter what it is, it's time to move on to the next thing.
Let's give away.
I'm also usually hanging out with kids when it's like in a setting of like there's company over, so I think that probably also exacerbates that kind of like attention span issue.
We can give away a standard drill. Why not? Wow, these are worth $2 now. That's insane. Like, there's fucking. Do you see how many of these NFTs there are? There's fucking 400,000 of these. That's just crazy. Like, how are there 400,000? They're worth $2 each. Like an $800,000 market cap on just standard drills. But anyway,
Jesus.
we'll give one of these away.
Is that really what they go for? Wow.
Yeah.
Alien Worlds has always just been fucking like trucking along in the background. Like I don't need to be paying attention to know it's still cooking.
Yeah, I've been pretty disappointed with council stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like some of the like council stuff does feel a little like it needs to work on this thing.
Exclamation
But I
play if
also
you like to join our giveaway.
Oh yeah. I also like that they make it so like the council today can't fuck up the game forever. Like it's all released so slowly. Like all the like funds are like trickling in over time. So you can't just like vote yourselves to like clear out the treasuries and stuff like that. So at least there's a little bit of like protections.
Yeah, there's also like, I don't know. It's like I wouldn't really expect this to go any different way if you're just gonna make like
Yeah.
let people do whatever the fuck they want. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
definitely
find it surprising. What I think they should have done is released some sort of token sync before they released governance. It doesn't make
Yes.
sense to increase the distribution of the token without increasing the sync of the token.
Yeah.
But every wax game has done that wrong, so they're in the same boat as everybody else. Last call for exclamation point play if you'd like to join this giveaway.
I kind of agree with that too though. It's like you should not ever increase your token distribution while also not increasing the burn rate. Like it has to be, otherwise you should expect it to tank. Which I don't know. It's still
Sort of
holding
amazing
up pretty decent.
TLM holds value as well as it does, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna
think
say.
it really
It's still
shows you
holding
that
up pretty
like what the volume that's happening on wax is not really what's affecting the price of TLM. Like,
No.
like I think it being traded on markets and stuff, if you looked at the numbers, is probably way more than what people are mining. But I don't know. I haven't really done enough research to really care. I just vote for myself and keep stacking my bag. All of the stuff I make for being a counselor just gets staked right back to Naren and voted for myself.
Yeah, nice. I think that's a good thing. You can like solidify your position by like reinvesting it that way, and it doesn't
I
really
also am
cost
not
you.
dumping any, like as far as like paying counselors, I'm not dumping it to pay rent or anything, so I'm not hurting the price of TLM.
Yeah, exactly.
I am also up to I think I'm up to 30k TLM.
Damn, that's like how much I had at my peak. That's like
And I
enough
checked
to.
top 20
get
stakers
people-
on there. Like I thought other people were whaling me in, but it turns out I'm actually one of the top holders of the staked planetary tokens. So I actually am voting a lot for myself, as well as I do have some whales supporting me, which is why I'm elected. But
Yeah.
like I'm doing more than I thought I was as far as like my weight. Oh, Baggy, what are you doing? That's not the right way.
Baggy, that's not a good line, dude. Actually, I think you got it. You got it. Yeah, baby. You got it.
Baggy. Congrats, the biggest flipper in Neon Space, Baggy Hodler.
Yeah. Fud flipper.
The biggest FUD flipper. Which that's a joke to anybody who missed our earlier stream. He comes in our stream by calling us flippers, which we think is funny. It's a joke.
Yeah. He's gonna flip this thing for sure.
Can if he wants to. Or he can drill and earn some TLM with it.
Damn, pretty good sell off here. Right below like the support now. Let's see if we bounce here. Or if we continue this sell off and start retesting older levels again. Let's see what happens. Crypto market, never a dull day.
Got people messaging me about our planet. And
Yeah,
Eric's.
what's-
I wonder what Eric's sending me.
Good call. I gotta fucking upgrade my mines. I'm on 3 bases now. I'm helping grow the cluster.
Oh, there's a bunch. Let's watch some of these videos that Eric sent me. Also, do you want to maybe play like blockchain brawlers or something? I feel like we've done enough marbles for today.
Yeah, I'm down.
Does anybody in the audience want to play blockchain brawlers? I guess that's another question before we launch into it.
Hit me. Hold on. Let's upgrade these.
Oh, my stomach's been all jacked up lately.
I gotta upgrade my fucking like robot factory and air factory. It's taking me so long to build these like robots because it's only like level 3.
All right, so here's the Game Boy stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm also gonna do some
Oh
weird
shit,
shit.
that's like straight up old school game.
Open my other window. Let's get in here.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online. On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime,
Oh, it's Zelda.
just like you could back in the day.
Link's Awakening.
Here's the games that will be available at launch. Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you. The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape Copeland Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
Oh shit! The game
Alone in
was
the Dark, A New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island.
That looks so
Metroid
good.
2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388.
the OG one. This game is fucking hard.
Wario Land 3. Traverse a
Oh, this
world
one's super fun too.
day and night based
This
on
one
your
where
action.
you'll elbow your way through shit.
Kirby's Dream Land. Float,
God,
inhale, and
dude.
spit out enemies in Kirby's.
Okay, let's get to the
More games will be added in the future.
Game Boy Advance situation.
Advanced Wars, dude. That's what I'm waiting for.
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch
Oh,
Online
okay.
Plus expansion pack.
Oh, yeah. Is
Here are the games that you can play at launch.
that Mario World?
So is this included to anybody? Do you need like premium online or like? Because I pay for like the normal online. Is it? Do I get it for that, or is it like an extra payment on top of like the normal online? I guess. is my
I think
question.
it's just for that. I think you
Super
just-
Mario Advance 4. Super Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games.
I put this shit in there.
Experience
Oh,
the
this is
origin
rough.
of the Lightning Fast Micro Games. Koru Koru Korurin. guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
I've never heard of this game.
What's this?
Mario
That sounds
Kart
cool as
Super
hell.
Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system.
That looks so
I
bad.
remember
Mario
playing
and Luigi
that. Oh,
Super
this game's super fun too.
adventure through a zany
Okay.
world and fight with equally zany attacks.
Marcy.
Like in the Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure. Local and online play is supported by compatible games, and up to 4 players can play together.
Pretty cool. That's definitely cool. I don't know. To be honest, though, like I'd rather play the modern Mario Kart than go back and play like the old Mario Kart if I'm just gonna play Mario Kart on my Switch.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you get that like nostalgia boost from playing that? I feel like I didn't see Advanced Wars on the list, but that's one I would definitely go back and play. Also, some of those old Mario games, like I don't know, I'm gonna have to try that out. I'm pretty sure you get it just for having your Switch with the online thing.
Let me see. So I kind of agree with what IMKY says. Have you ever wanted to play shittier games? Now you can. It's because like, yeah, these are kind of like the old versions of all the titles that I'm playing on Switch already.
I mean, it's true. Those are all like older versions of the games that continue to come out in the future now. But that's pretty savage, KY. I don't know about shittier games. More nostalgic. Classic, I think, is another word that would work. Classic games. You know? Shittier. Ouch.
Now I'm going to play the Mario Kart update that Eric sent me. And thank you, Eric. Thank you to anybody who submits content. We appreciate like when you submit stuff for us to watch on stream. It's one less thing we have to plan. So I definitely appreciate if you all have stuff you want us to check out. It makes our lives a little bit easier as streamers. And to anybody who's contributed off the rails content as well. We definitely appreciate when you post like Instagram and TikTok videos that we can share. Makes the show more fun for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Yeah. It's fucking. I didn't even know about that. Zelda game,
Wave
so-
4 is racing in. Yoshi's Island. A brand new course is zooming into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
Ooh, I bought the season pass for that, so I think I get that included.
Birdo, who originally
What?
hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4.
With multiple colors.
What, Birdo?
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring. Active Nintendo
Was
Switch
Birdo not already playable?
I guess not. I feel like I thought Birdo was, but must not
Yeah,
be.
I did too. Weird. That's super cool. That one fucking. They do like 4 maps, right? And like one of them or 2 of them are new, and then 2 of them are like remasters from the old games. Every few months with the season pass, anyway.
The new Mario Odyssey, I think might be one of the best Mario games of all time. Like that game's a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. So I would recommend it if you like the Mario games. Like the series has not fallen off. Like it's still consistently when they release not necessarily like Super Mario Maker, not the new Super Mario. They have all that shit, which is usually pretty cool. But when they release like a new major 3D Mario title, like those games never miss. Like there hasn't been a bad one in my opinion.
Yeah, the Mario Galaxy game is so worth your while. You should absolutely play that. It's super fucking fun.
That's some of the most fun I've had playing a video game like in the last decade. Like being able
Yeah,
to throw your hat and like take over the tank and stuff. I was just like, this is magical. This is like, I don't know, the wonderment of video games as a kid when you're just doing shit you didn't know was possible in a video game.
Yeah, that shit was fucking great.
You know what? Since you're eating, maybe let's do something besides you playing blockchain brawlers. We could do. Are you all into like Drawful? We could do like a Pictionary style game. We could do trivia. Would you all be interested in that?
Oh, or Jackbox possibly. I can pull my.
That's
phone.
what I meant. Jackbox is Drawful.
Oh, Drawful is part of Jackbox. Yeah, you're right.
Let's do the trivia one. We got 38 people watching. We don't know how many will actually join us, but up to 100 people can join. So let's do some trivia. Trivia. Let me make sure I pasted this last winner. I've gotten more DMs while streaming today than usual. Okay, we got Baggy Hodler down, so we're good. Let's Thank you for the new follow, Transform77777. I feel like you, if you added a couple more sevens, you'd have 7 sevens. You're close. All right, let's launch Jackbox.
All right, I'm ready to join.
Jackbox is a pretty like rad thing that like I feel like should have existed before it existed, as far as like being able to connect to a game with your friends and play it. Why do you adjust the volume? Sorry. I'm now streaming from not our old streaming computer, so like none of the sound settings are set up like it used to be. So no settings.
7. No.
All right, 1 second, I gotta go adjust it from the control panel.
Yeah, there you go.
This is like 30% volume. Good.
That works. Thank you.
So this one, everybody needs to go to jackbox.tv on their phones. Let's do it. Jackbox.tv code.
Howdy, and welcome to Wisewater.
So the code is
massive true or false
AGIQ.
trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game.
Alpha, Gamma,
Versus you.
Intelligence, Quota. Quoting.
I'm in. Yeah, your face is a little bit covering it, but that's fine.
Oh, I'm fucking blocking the thing with my camera.
Yeah.
Oh, whoopsies. Here, I'll turn my camera off. Just
AGIQ. I'm in.
there. You can also join after. So, like, if you miss, the game starts without you joining.
Yeah, but
You can join the game. Like, you don't need to be here from the start. Am I the only person in? Oh, wait, I'm not even in.
No, that's me.
This doesn't put my name in. Yeah, whoever wins this will get an NFT, by the way. So this is an NFT giveaway through trivia. I didn't pick the NFT. We'll pick it after the game. But as long as you have a web browser and you go to jackbox.tv and type in this code, you will be entered in the giveaway, essentially. And then you also have to answer the questions correctly. But actually, you don't have to answer the questions correctly. You just have to answer questions more correctly than the other contestants. You don't necessarily have to answer all the questions correctly.
And you get a bonus points for answering fastest.
That is true. Let's do an audio cue just in case people are zoning out. Well, if only 4 of us want to do it, that means Max and I are not competing for the NFT. That means there's 2 of you. You have a 50% chance of winning an NFT, but we're cool with it if you guys are cool with it.
I'm still into it. I'm still gonna crush you though. I'm not holding back here.
Max is playing for bragging rights.
I'm coming for you.
All right, well, I'm just gonna start it. It seems like nobody's popping in. Also, we might do a couple of rounds. So again, if you missed
All right,
this,
then. Before we get started, don't forget.
feel free to
new
join in
players
afterwards.
Can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's proceed. You're going to see 7 crazy
still
facts
blocking the
pulled
game
from
code?
these fact categories.
No, there's a banner. And no,
The
it's
first-
top.
These were eunuchs. Use your device to pick whether you
Does
think
eunuch
the
mean they
fact
have
is
no
true or a lie.
genitals? What does eunuch mean again? Isn't the
think,
cops cut off their balls?
I think it's no balls. I think that's. I'm gonna say lie.
I said lie. That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm in.
A children's book about gay penguins tops the Library Association's most challenged book list.
It sounds right. I feel like that's what Parks and Rec was making fun of when Leslie married the penguins. Sitcom knowledge helping me out there.
And how did Yamster fucking get me faster than that? I was on it like immediately.
The tomato is technically a nut.
A nut? Come on.
People argue if it's a fruit or a vegetable, but I've never heard nut before.
Yeah, come on, nut. Get out of here.
These nuts.
Let's see, I got first that time.
And first, he triggered the Great Chicago Fire.
That sounds like it could be plausible.
An earthquake in Chicago? I say lie.
Nope, I got it wrong. Everybody got it right except me. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me.
Beer wasn't considered an alcoholic drink in Russia until 2011.
I know
That
very
feels pretty Russian. Yeah, that feels kind of Russian. I'm gonna say yes, but probably not.
I said lie, but that was all
Oh,
wrong.
I got it. But Yamster got it faster.
Anything less than 10% alcohol is classified as food stuff.
Alba owns 15% of IKEA's stock.
There's no fucking
Oh my
way this is true.
I hope so. That's awesome. Of course not.
Much of the area that is now Kentucky used to be called Transylvania.
Transylvania?
right?
Like,
Isn't Transylvania in Europe somewhere?
yeah, like where Dracula lives.
Oh, I'm fucking wrong.
Shit, dude, you got it right.
And
Bunch
here's
of
where
fucking
everyone
vampires.
stands at the end of round one.
I got you beat, Yamster. You thought you could beat me?
Here are your next 7 fact categories.
Just a reminder, anybody can hop in when they want. At any point, if you just type jackbox.tv code AGIQ,
No
you can
gold was
join.
ever found in the California Gold Rush.
That sounds
Come
false.
on.
Why would it be called the Gold Rush?
How did you do that so fast?
White Sox were originally called the Chicago Phantom Cows.
What?
No,
I've never even
come
heard the phrase Phantom Cow before. That sounds totally fake.
on, let's go. Yes, first.
Keanu played a former Ohio State University quarterback in 2 unrelated movies.
That
He
sounds
was in
about
the
right.
replacements. He was in the replacements. That's one. I don't know the second movie. I'm gonna say true because the first I know he's in one of them.
Keanu's in a lot of. Damn it, Yamster.
Growing up, we had the replacements on DVD. We watched that a lot.
Every single Japanese emperor but one has died of poisoning.
I feel like
Maybe. I don't know enough about.
I'm gonna say lie just because I feel like there's no way they didn't die from something else.
I'm gonna say true. Damn it.
I feel like a lot of them probably died from
Damn it,
poison.
Yamster.
Some of them were
I
probably
just.
sick and shit. You know, there's been a lot of
Cause
Japanese emperors.
hallucinations.
I blew it. I can't believe if I can.
What do you like? Fucking smoking nutmeg? How does it cause
Yeah,
hallucinations?
for real, if you smoke nutmeg, it'll fuck you up. This is true. Yes,
In
I'm back,
massive
Yamster. I know my
Most
nutmeg.
energy drinks actually have far less caffeine than a can of Coke.
No, come on. They have ass loads of caffeine, don't they? Or is it all sugar? Fuck, no, I don't know.
They also put like ginseng and like those weird roots and shit. But I said lie.
Yes. I'm fucking crushing you now, Yamster.
Wahlberg wrote an episode of Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh, there's your favorite show, Max.
I'm saying yes. Yo Gabba Gabba gets a lot of like.
Mark
like,
Wahlberg
people-
ever even been on Yo
Yes.
Gabba Gabba? I said lie.
They do a lot of,
Also,
like,
has Mark Wahlberg ever written anything? He's an actor. He's not a writer.
Here are your
God damn
scores.
it, Yamster got me on that one. Okay, it's cool. I'm still crushing him.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Hugo Chavez.
Oh no.
Facts
Okay,
about
I know a
former
little bit.
Venezuelan President
I know there's a
Hugo
Hugo Chavez
are
street in
true
Los
and
Angeles.
which
That's
are
about it.
lies.
Yeah.
Hugo Chavez tried to outlaw bacon in Venezuela.
That could be like a religious thing.
Is he like Jewish or Muslim? Like, I don't think so.
Fuck. Hopefully, okay.
I feel like
Hugo
Latin countries are
Chavez
known to be very
outlawed the Martin
Christian.
Scorsese film Hugo.
I don't feel like that's like such a fascist move to outlaw a film like that. I would say no.
I said true, but I also didn't know what that movie was.
Hugo Chavez asked Venezuelans to stop singing in the shower.
I feel like if this is true, it's like to cut down on like water consumption, but it's just worded weird. But I feel like no.
I said
True.
lie, but
Okay, never mind.
let's see what
There it is. I like.
fuck yeah, fuck you.
Hugo Chavez called to have Halloween banned in 2005.
See, this is something I can see a super Christian person doing more so than banning.
I don't know.
porn.
He's such a revolutionary though. It was like anti-fascist. I'd say no. Like getting shit banned isn't his bag, is it? It is.
Halloween's fascist, bro. It's a game of terror created by the U.S. Has he never heard of like Dia de los Muertos? I don't think the U.S. invented Halloween.
2008.
Okay, Sudoku puzzles. Now that is, I'm not buying that. Like, what's wrong with?
Oh, I
Sudoku?
thought it said invented. I was like, well, I got it right out of the way, but it's like, there's no fucking way this guy invented Sudoku. The words
Hugo
like an
Chavez
Asian word.
banned Coke Zero from Venezuela.
Fuck. I said lie, but maybe he banned like aspartame or whatever like the ingredient is, and by extension, Coke
There's like a
Zero.
bunch of shit. Like, you can't get a bunch of shit that you can get in America and Europe because it's like too bad for you. Like,
Damn it. Andy Amster. Fuck, dude. I feel like I'm losing now.
unspecified health
Hugo
concern.
Chavez urged citizens not to participate in choreographed flash mobs.
Why?
Maybe. I feel like with all the other weird shit that I've been getting wrong, I'm gonna say true for this one. Damn it! I feel like I blew it
Hamster.
so hard. I didn't even make it to the top 3. Fuck, that was
Let's see the
pathetic.
final scores.
Wow. Oh, me and Touche were bringing up the rear. Whatever.
You want to try a drawful maybe? Since we don't have 8 players, we could do a drawful. I'll just say yeah. Let's try drawful.
I'm done.
And that'll probably be our last game of the day.
I'm sure.
Cheering for a
Maybe
while.
it's 11.
Oops, I probably should switch it to web. Oh, I got to pick a prize for a hamster too, real quick. I wonder if we have any Sune left. I could give you a Sune.
Ooh.
Do you already have one of the influencer Sunes, hamster? I could give you one of these guys. Yeah, I'll just say that. I know Yamster likes some Sune.
Sunes are good.
You might already have that one,
Oh,
but
yeah, dude, that's not very safe, dude. Don't be driving in your car and competing. That's also, you're adding insult to injury there, dude. Why would you?
beating you with his hands on the wheel.
Wow. Well, I have one hand on this burger, so, and my mind is also on the burger. I don't know.
My body.
Shut up, you hamster. You next time.
Good night. Any wax projects that can make some money? Maybe. I mean, there's really no guaranteed returns on wax. We're also not really like financial advisors or trying to tell people to buy into ROI games necessarily. Like, we more focus on things we find fun, and if you can profit from it, that's great. But I don't know.
You better stop.
We do very much enjoy, like, as far as like more serious investments on wax, like taco liquidity pools or like DeFi box is generally like, I guess, where I would put my wax as far as more of an investment than I would into any game personally. But I also wouldn't necessarily advise anybody else to do it that way. Like I have a big stake in Nifty just because I believed in the project, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if I'm up or down. Like, I don't know if I've lost money on my stake in Nifty. So I can't advise anybody else to do the same.
Yeah. That burger was really good, Mars. None for you, dog.
I don't know. What are some fun games? You can play Realm absolutely for free. Realm is free to play. You can earn at
Realm, I
Realm.
like.
You can play Wombat Dungeon for free. Those games aren't going to earn you like a ton, but as far as like no risk investing and then you're able to earn something, Alien Worlds, Realm, Wombat Dungeon, those are all like free to play games that like you can earn tokens for. I wouldn't like recommend investing heavily in them and like joining the Ponzi, but as far as like if you're able to play for free and then earn something, why not?
Let's see. What's the code on this one? Is it AGIQ?
I'm adjusting the volume before we get into it. 230. And then
Yeah, let me try and think. What else am I playing on Wax lately? I like
Seems-
Nova Pangea, but I also bought into it. It's definitely not free to play. For free
I don't hear this
one.
at all.
You know what? Our plan
There's
is pretty.
no sound on this, right?
What is it?
There's no sound on this.
No, I don't hear anything. That's weird. It was definitely working a minute ago.
It's something to do with the audio output. Whatever. We'll just play without sound. I will put on music. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why the sound's not working for this. Or maybe I'll try relaunching it. Let's just do that. See if that'll fix the sound. So my audio settings are correct.
Are you kidding me? Marcy's sitting here like ripping up this napkin, dude. Look at this.
It's still not doing sound for some reason. I don't know why. Oh well. Oh, Marcy girl. Yeah, Taco Brigade is free too.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Turn up the music a little bit.
Crazy little dog just ripping into a napkin. Marcy, what are you doing? You better stop.
All right, the code is KAER.
KAER. Oh, I see it. Marcy, you gotta stop.
KAER. Let me change that on StreamYard. I think Million to Mars might be free. I honestly have never even tried Million to Mars. Also, Cryptia, if we're talking taco, I enjoy Cryptia a hell of a lot more than
pretty fun. That's also free,
You can
like
only
once
play
a year.
Cryptia once a day for free. Cryptia is fun though. Like I actually enjoy the strategy of that game.
Yeah, Marcy, come on, you're being so extra right now.
Is Starcadia free to play? I guess Starcadia's free to play. We actually have Starcadia stuff I can give away. He's been hitting me up. All right, so we have room for 8 players. Winner of this drawful game will get an NFT. So if you'd like to enter, this is basically Pictionary, but through your phone. Like it tells you to draw a prompt, and then people have to guess what prompt you drew, but then they can put in fake prompts, and you have to vote for what you think the real prompt is versus the fake prompt. So like basically you're trying to trick people into guessing your fake prompt over the real prompts.
Boom. I got my, what is it called? My avatar.
Hell yeah, thank you for the cheer you did here.
Ooh. And look at Marcy, she's chilling too. She's
Party
of,
time.
she's part of it. She wants another French fry is what she wants. Marcy, I can get you a French fry. Here, we'll do like a Lady and the Tramp thing. Marcy, ready?
You guys worked as a game during Wax for a while. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to doing another Fall Guys giveaway day. It just takes sort of a lot of coordination to make that work. And then like like right now we only have like 7 people, and then you get into the thing where it's like, okay, we need 10 people to start the fucking game, and then you have to do 2 parties, and then like, yeah, I don't know.
That's true. Fall Guys should.
In an ideal world, if we could get more than 10 people consistently, I'd love to keep doing Fall Guys. It just kind of sucks.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
you're at 9 players because then it's like not enough to do 10, and then not enough to do 2 groups of 8. Oh, you work on Saturdays now. We actually stopped streaming on Saturdays though. Friday is now our Saturday stream, so we're doing like our gaming and stuff today.
Yeah, we're doing Saturday.
Because I also work on Saturdays now. So. I started working on sets again, and my most common day I work is Saturday and Sunday because I generally work with people who work 9 to 5s Monday through Friday, and then they fund their own projects on the weekend and shoot them. So I kind of work in this weird gray area where I'm like not really working in the industry. I'm working with people trying to enter the industry that have day jobs. All right, let's do one last audio cue for this, and then we'll start it.
Yeah, let's see. Marcy and I do a little.
Exclamation point play or not? That's not what it is. I lied. Sorry. It's fucking Jackbox.tv KAER. I'm so used to saying exclamation point play after that. That was muscle memory.
Yeah. Here, look at Marcy here on my screen. Ready? See
Maybe
that?
we can try to do like one Fall Guys day a month and figure out. So even if it's not NFT related, I like playing Fall Guys as a community. Like, I enjoy playing video games. But I mean, we don't win prizes ever on our streams. We're giving them to you guys. So like, I'm fine playing Fall Guys without prizes. So I also like it as a way to distribute prizes because like you can't really multi-account. Like, it's the least abusable version of our giveaways.
Ooh, you see Marcy popped up there because she heard a thud next door.
I think that's everybody. I think this can be the last call. We do have 3 more spaces, 3 more people if you'd like to potentially win an NFT playing Drawful. And if you don't want to draw, you can vote. So like after this, you can join the room if you're like Yamster and you're driving and you don't have time to draw, but then you're like, I would like to say who's won. I like the most. You can't vote on them if you join the room afterwards.
Yeah, if you're like Yamster, you don't have time to draw, but you time to beat me.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna start it. No, I set the start on my phone. Everybody's in.
She got a little fry. That's enough fries for you, girl. You're gonna get a stomach ache.
Is it starting? I can't tell. Oh, it's probably saying stuff right now, but there's no sound.
It
is weird the sound just isn't working on this game, like, at all.
Okay, here we go.
Damn, I don't know how to draw this.
Yeah.
This is such a weird concept I'm trying to draw here.
Dude, there's no erase. So when you fuck up, not if.
Oh my god, people are gonna guess, like, I thought I had a really good idea for how to draw what I was supposed to draw, and then I just realized what I'm drawing, and it's like something else. Like, people are gonna guess the wrong thing, and then like guess that's the right thing because it actually looks like not what I'm trying to fucking draw.
Fuck, this is so bad. I'm trying to go left. Okay, decent. So. What am I gonna do? How do I salvage this shitty drawing? Yeah, this is gonna look so good.
This song kind of vibes. I feel like this music all sounds like Sonic music.
Yeah, it very much sounds like Sonic music. Fuck me, dude.
I haven't played a Sonic game in a long time. Like, it's probably been in over a decade since I've played any Sonic games.
Wait, did it like submit my drawing without me hitting finish?
What in the fuck is this?
Okay. Yeah, this might have gotten away from you a little bit, huh?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about it, but we delayed our blend in VRL thing a week. If that's not obvious from it not happening right now. Ian Nefty never got back to me yesterday. Awesome.
Let's see what we got here. Flying Babe Ruth.
I can't see what it says in the corner because I'm in.
Open heart surgery, Slim Shady, or the atomic structure of zinc. For a crushing machine.
If this is Slim Shady, I'm gonna be blown away.
Oh man,
It doesn't really look like any of them, to be honest.
I clicked the wrong one. Open heart surgery.
That's one that
That's pretty good.
I feel like the thing on the bottom kind of looked like a heart. This is what I said.
Yeah, a couple people.
Decoy.
Decoy, damn, dude.
Flying Babe Ruth.
What? No.
Not exactly sure how that's a flying Babe Ruth, but also I wouldn't have known how to draw a flying Babe Ruth either. This is my drawing.
Mercy. Okay.
I fucked up on this drawing. Like, I was trying to kind of, I don't know. I don't even want to give away. I feel like I've explained how I fucked up. You guys are going to know which one the fake answer is.
Yeah,
I'll let everybody know what I was trying. I mean, it'll be obvious what I was trying to do afterwards.
yeah, let's see. I got a pretty good prompt in here, so hopefully I can snatch some people's.
Yeah, I can tell you what I would guess, and then I'm pretty sure I'll steal all the fucking people's votes away.
Let's see.
All right, so the thing you can't see says top purse win. The thing that's blocked by my
top purse win. Yeah.
You know, people actually got 9 votes.
Huh. Well, yeah, I guess once people
nobody did the bait I thought they were going to do. Like, I felt like a really obvious bait could have happened here. I'll let everybody know what it is afterwards, but I would have baited this with deal or no deal. Like, that's what, after I drew this, I was like, this is deal or no deal. Like, I fucked up because you have to choose the briefcases, and they're like models of stadiums. That one was close to what I was trying to draw.
Got him.
The correct answer was second job.
Second job.
Briefcase was supposed to represent a job, and it was in second.
Gotcha.
But I didn't realize that like looks like fucking deal or no deal. That's what I would have tried to skip people's thing with.
All right.
Like halfway through drawing it, I was like, fuck, like this looks like more other things than the thing I'm trying to draw. But second job is also like, how are you supposed to draw that? Like, that's a tough. What in the shit is this? I do see it says gas on.
Yeah, I saw that too. I used that in my prompt.
So I assume that's. I'm not even totally sure. The thing you can't see says zombie attack. I feel like this
Burn
has to be
murder.
pouring gas on fire. Right? It's literally what it is. But I feel like that's too obvious, right?
I don't know how else. What I don't see how it's getting away with murder. I guess maybe if he's burning up the evidence.
Oh yeah, baited. Baited.
Yeah, you got me with that one.
That's a weird enough prompt that I thought people might.
Pouring gas on the fire. I got.
I was like, it
somebody-
can't be that one because like it's too obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting away with murder.
No way. Is it really?
Oh, because you're burning the evidence.
Oh, so it was getting away with murder.
That's also really hard to draw. So like that concept of getting away with murder.
Second place, still in it. Still in it.
We're doing real bad at guessing this round. I don't think like anybody's guessed right.
Huh.
A document with a scribble on it is evidence or a knife or a body.
I got a good prompt, but I feel like no one's gonna guess it.
Yeah, I feel like I got a decent one. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this is, right? It says 1337, so that's like a calculator.
Yeah. But what's that little guy? Freudian slip.
So thing you can't see that I'm blocking, it says huge calculator. The fuck is Clippy but for calculators? Like the clip art dude?
Clippy, like the I see you're writing a letter guy. You know, from Microsoft Word. When you start writing something, and Clippy pops up and it's like, hey, I see
Oh,
you're
no
trying to
way.
write a.
I don't know what any of these are. Like baited.
Going home. Damn it. I thought that could be it for some reason. I don't know why.
It's probably huge calculator, right?
Could be but for calculators. Yeah, it's probably huge.
That makes sense. The person's there for scale.
Yes. I should have just gone with huge calculator. It was so obvious.
This is hard.
Let's see myself. Still in second, baby. Oh, we're tied. Three-way tie for second, you know.
What is this?
Good luck. Yeah, I thought it'd be easier to draw, and then it wasn't. Let's see. Drunk Cobra, Snake Oil. Okay, these are all pretty good. Snake eating honey. Okay. Oh yeah, and the one that's being blocked by Lewis is Cobra Belt.
Cobra belt. You know? Fuck, I didn't click it in time. I was going for Drunken Cobra, though.
Ah, man, no one's gonna get it, even though it's such a perfect drawing. Snake eating honey? Where's the honey?
The jar of, like, spilled shit is what I thought was honey.
Oh, that's a belt.
I still would have guessed wrong, even though I missed. I was going to guess Drunken Cobra.
It's a cobra, and you see how he's got dots on his tail? That's like he's like a belt. I don't know. I thought it'd be easier to draw.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
0 points.
Cobra belts are generally made after the cobras are dead.
Yeah, I guess.
This is the stupidest fucking prompt. I hate this.
Oh man, mine's pretty bad too.
God, this is such a dumb prompt. Like, I'm never going to be able to draw this. That was horrible.
See if I can get this one. I got to redeem myself. I got 0 points for my drawing last turn.
I hate myself for drawing this. God, this is bad. And I can't fix it. It's just getting worse the more I draw.
That's the worst. That's a bad problem we're having here too.
All right. This is the worst drawing I've ever done in the history of this game. Like, there's 0% chance I would guess the right prompt based on my drawing. So, good luck, everybody.
Oh man. Yeah, mine's pretty bad. God. Okay, fuck it. This is gonna be it. Hopefully, it's good. I've seen better drawings, but
There's some weird sound. I still want to check out the friggin' NFL Rivals drop too. I haven't had a chance to like.
oh yeah, I wonder if that's more since the last time.
Oh my god, this is my horrible drawing.
Huh.
Good luck, everybody. Every piece of this was drawn incorrectly. Like, every piece of this puzzle, I was trying to draw something and it ended up not looking like what I was trying to draw. So it's like, there's 3 elements of this, and each one doesn't look like it's supposed to look like. So, good fucking luck. Oh, we're still in the marbles on stream category. I wonder if people are getting pissed about that.
Like, all right, what do we got here? Obscure reference that I don't get.
Spicy ketchup, I believe, is what was cut off.
Spicy ketchup.
Obscure reference that I don't get. That was a good guess.
I feel like this is gonna be only kind of spicy wings.
I will say, a bunch of people got closer than I thought they were going to get. Like the
Hot
fact that
sauce
the hot sauce is involved.
I know.
There is hot sauce involved. So the fact that you even got that much, I feel like I didn't fuck up as bad as I thought I would.
Yeah, I think it's only kind of spicy.
Let's
wings.
go! Oh, that was a horrible drawing. So I tried to
Nailed
draw like a thermometer that was half filled, so it wasn't that spicy, but that doesn't look like a thermometer. I was like, fuck. And the chicken doesn't look like a chicken, and I was like, the hot sauce doesn't look like a hot sauce. The whole thing is just a horrible drawing, but it worked.
The chicken we're being pretty generous by calling that chicken.
I told you I fucked up every element of that, okay? I was amazed you guys got that. I don't know what's happening here. This looks weirdly sexual to me. I don't know why.
I feel like my prompt is going to be a pretty good one. Hopefully I get some people to pick it.
It is fun trying to like make up fake prompts for the ones where you're like, I have no idea what this is. You can just like type in a fake thing.
Hand down.
Goodyear Blimp is the one that got cut off. You read Ice Cube's a pimp? You didn't have to use my AK. Can't believe today was a good day.
Get the blimp.
Get
I
to
don't
the
listen to
blip.
that song in forever.
I feel like I see the blimp in the top right.
They reference the Supersonics in that song, and that's not even a fucking basketball team anymore. The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
It was
Ian down with the blimp. I like that one though.
I just thought that was funny.
Get to the chopper, get down.
5 Hindenburgs.
What? Didn't I vote for one? I feel like mine didn't go through.
What? Nobody voted for the Goodyear blimp? Man, I gotta get my title game back up to snuff, Marcy. Come here, girl. I'm losing, baby. Okay. Huh.
Is that guy supposed to have a giant dick? Look at that third leg. He's either a tripod or he's hanging dong.
Yeah. Oh, Marcy. Oh, she's so cute. I think I'm gonna say probably it wasn't supposed to. Let's see what he says.
Weather Grumps is the one that got cut off. Don't trust that cloud.
Oh yeah, surprise rain cloud.
I don't trust that. I'm going with the I don't trust that.
I don't trust that cloud.
I don't trust that cloud.
That's a pretty good one. I feel like I'm giving that my bonus likes. Raining night. I don't know what makes me think it's night. I think it's just. I like surprise rain cloud and surprise rain. Damn it, it's not surprise rain.
I didn't choose surprise rain cloud because I got so close to it. I felt like it would have popped up with a. Like you got too close to it. If it was.
Ah, yes, I got 2 people. I don't trust that cloud.
Nailed it.
That's the one I gave my bonus likes to. I should have given it my full vote. All right, I'm back on the scoreboard at least now. 3rd place. Man, far behind. Pulled away.
What on earth is this? I can't tell if this is like a bat sign showing a spider, or if this is a magnifying glass showing like a spider infested desk.
Should I say?
No.
It would definitely help my chances if I can clarify. It kind of got away from me.
Oh, bed bugs.
Tons of bed
Spiders have 8 legs, so I fucking misread that.
Bed bugs, damn. Bed bugs, tons of bed bugs. Everybody gets 1, and spider desk. Spider desk is getting my bonus like.
I kind of wish I went for tons of bed bugs. I went for bed bugs, but now I'm thinking tons of bed bugs is a more appropriate description of that picture. I feel like bed bug is not appropriate because there's a bunch of them. It's plural. Touche, you got me. Touche is also a cool name. It's spelled like phonetically.
Oh, 3,000 points for me. It's gonna get me back up that leaderboard. That was a masterpiece. Tied for first. Let's go. I just gotta look at my win here.
This face is like terrifying looking.
Yeah, this is great. Good drawing. Let's see. Okay, hopefully people guess my prompt here and I can win this one.
I still like to imagine that there's some sort of like bed bug superhero that was like a bat sign that you're shooting out into the sky to call for the bed bug hero. Ant-Man, that's Ant-Man calling him in.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. Sorry, inadequate math. No pluralization, no points.
The one we can't see says mom walks out.
We got Ragnarok. We got nervous about proposing behind the back.
I do like the drawing of this guy's face. There's something about that face that just looks like more horrified than any face I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a pretty good face. Behind the back proposal is pretty fun. Momo setup. Yes. Oh fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah! And I got the actual title. Fuck yeah! I feel like I just won this one. That was a huge finisher there.
All right, it looks like Rob is the owner of the NFTs.
He's done it. You may have won the NFT, but I have won the war.
I fucked up and didn't even like participate in like 3 rounds of that game. Still did okay though. I got second. All right, Rob.
Oh, Marcy, cheer for me, girl. Woo. She loves it. Look at her. She's like, yay. Yay. Thanks, Marcy. Oh, girl, your support means everything to me. Sorry, Inadequate Mass. You can't all have fire runs like Max. Marcy, tell him. Whee!
Let's figure
She's
out
telling you,
what
dude.
adequate mass is.
She telling you. Marcy, it's your boy. Your daddy wins them all.
We can send Massa. I can send you a mini Momoko. Actually, like a bunch of these have been burned. There's only like 250 left, so they're pretty rare. Mini Momoko.
Into those coins. They're very rare, actually. There's also a relatively low mint cap before they started burning. It's like
Yeah, they
100
can be
or
turned
something.
into Momo coins. So
I kept mine. I didn't want to burn it into Momo coins. I just
we also have a
kept it.
Momo coin, and we still have a Ludi pack. I'm saving
I
that.
do have a
Yeah, the
Momo.
lowest listing is $45.
For Momo coins?
Yeah.
Damn.
I wonder if there's any. I guess next week will be the next time we can check out if like Funko's getting fucked up by like
Yeah,
if
I'm
Funko
curious.
is gonna lose some of their sales because they pissed off their audience so much. Like I'm excited to see how Tuesday
Yeah, we'll
goes.
have to see. That next week sale
Really
should
hard.
be pretty successful, right?
It's really hard to tell if like the outrage is just like a very small niche of group people on Discord, or if like the overall Funko community shares the sentiment. Because like the loudest voices are obviously very upset about this, but like I don't know. I don't think most Funko collectors are even on Discord. Like I think most Funko collectors are doing their own thing and they're not like looking for leaks on Instagram and stuff. So like I am wondering if this information has even reached like most of the Funko community. It's obviously reached like the hardcore Funko digital collectors, but like
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's a chance like a bunch of people just didn't even hear about what happened yesterday, and the sale's going to do the exact same thing all the other sales have done, and just have like a handful of people that's buying it. But
Yeah, you
that's
know,
also I'm
as
excited
someone, who
because
does,
I don't know.
as someone who collects the digital Funkos more than the physicals, I feel like this doesn't actually have a negative impact on my experience.
It just sucks for all the like people like physicals because
Yeah, it definitely sucks.
all right, let's check
It
out
means
Rhyme.
that my digital Funkos are actually more rare than your physical one probably is.
Literally. So they mint more than the digital count. Did the sale end?
Oh, did it? There was 600 left last time I checked. Let me take a look again.
Okay, here we go. They keep posting the wrong link in their Discord, which is kind of insane. There's still 600 left.
Okay.
What I would really like to do is be able to sell some Blancos, be able to do this, but the Blancos marketplace is fucking shot right now. Like it's the worst time in the history of Blancos to sell a Blanco. Any Blanco, they're all worth the least they've ever been worth, which could keep getting worth less though. So it's hard to say, but like I don't really want to sell my Blancos to get $50 worth of Blancos. I'm gonna have to sell like 10 Blancos, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But I do want to buy into this pack just because
Because the Super Bowl's this weekend, baby.
and there's quarterbacks in here. Patrick Mahomes and fucking Jalen Hurts. These are like the two cards I want the most.
Those are both
Playing.
the legendary.
They're also legendary, so they're gonna be very hard to pull. I also want to just check the marketplace and see if the Super Bowl packs or aftermarket is doing what I thought it'd be doing. Oh boy. Too bad you can't see sales, but I'm very curious what people are actually selling the
Yeah, what are they listing it for?
Super Bowl. And then legendary, because you have to buy these in order to get the set bonuses. So my guess is these are going to sell for way more than the legendaries from the previous drop. The cheapest one is 600. If you take off Super Bowl, yeah, it's the cheapest legendary is 172 from the previous set, so it's like $400 cheaper. That was what I was estimating. So like, there is a very big gamble right now. If you can pull a legendary out of the packs, you can basically definitely make your money back. But it's a very low chance you're going to pull the legendary back. But like, basically, you have to have one of each card to get the set bonus. So if you want the highest rarity thing, you have to have both of the legendaries on each. Or how many legendaries are on each team? Let's see.
I almost want to sell my legendary for 150 and then buy 3 packs to try my luck on this new one.
So there's at least 2 legendaries on each team, and the chance of pulling you out of packs is ridiculous. So like, basically, you have to buy these on the aftermarket to complete your sets, unless you're just ripping like 100 packs, which is a shit ton of like $5,000. So it's probably cheaper to buy them on the aftermarket. But I do think, because the only way you can get these are 4 stars, the 5-star rarity is mythical. The only way to get that rarity is by completing a full set, and the only set you can complete is from these packs. So it's like, basically, the really rare shit, these packs are going to be bought by the whales to complete their sets. Whereas the previous pack didn't have a set, so like, there's no incentive for the whales to scoop the legendary floor.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
that's kind of too bad. They should add a set bonus to the other one.
But you're also betting, like, you're hoping you get that, because like, let's see if like the non-legendaries even sell for that. Like the commons might be selling for. Yeah, the commons are selling for $5. So if you pull 2 commons and a rare, you're losing money on the pack. A rare sells for.
You also get a bonus starter pack with this one.
You only get 1 though, so we would not get the bonus because we already got that.
Oh, you don't get one if you bought both of these? That'd be BS. That's kind of lame.
It says so in the fine print if you read it.
Oh, I didn't.
Right
I
here.
need a new account if I want to buy this one, so I can get it in bonus pack times 2.
But then you can't trade between your accounts, so you're locked into them. Right here. Don't miss out. This limited offer includes 1 limited edition players. This is limited to 1 person, will be granted 1 per person. So if you've already gotten this once, you can't get 2. Is how I read that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I wouldn't buy another one because you're expecting this to work again, because it literally says 1 per person. And again, you can make another account. Blanca's has been going for almost 3 years. You cannot trade Blancas. So go ahead and multi-account, but you're not going to be able to use them on the same team. And for me, I want to play with all my NFTs on the same team. I'm not trying to play the game twice with different accounts. Like, I don't know. If you want to do that, you can. But to me, it's like, I'm trying to build one team, not have my shit over multiple accounts where I can't play with them together.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's too bad. I guess if you didn't buy into the first drop, I'd probably rather buy into this one because of the.
I would too. I'm kind of disappointed I bought the first drop now. Like, I'm like, fuck. Like, I should have just waited. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided. There's still 600 left though, so it's not even close to selling out. So like, I might try to move around some money in my mythical balance until I can get $50, and if I can, then buy it. But otherwise, I'm also kind of just fine waiting until the game comes out. So it's gonna be free to play. You don't need these NFTs.
Yeah.
Send my realm dudes out.
I got 2 rares this time. Oh, nice. I swear I got 2 rares on this pack.
Send help.
Nice. That's pretty good. And you'll get that bonus pack too. I think I did pretty well in my first 2 pack. I got a legendary and like
2 rares is good.
2 rares is good, yeah.
I mean, my pack was 1 rare, 2 commons. I got like literally the worst you can get. So anything above that is good because you're guaranteed 1 rare. So if you get above 1 rare, that's a good pack.
Like, you really want the legendary or the epic though.
The 10% chance. So only 1 in 10 cards should open for a rare too. Like, it's pretty rare to get a rare. Commons are 85% chance. These are super common heavy, which is why it's like I'm almost positive I'm not going to pull a legendary if I buy one of these packs. That's the other reason why I'm like, I really want a quarterback, but if I'm not going to pull a quarterback out of this pack, I just get a bunch of fucking defensive players. I'd rather just not buy the pack. And if you look at
I think you could probably, for the price of a pack, you could probably end up getting close to like a set of commons.
Yeah, I feel like the only thing I would want is Isaiah Pacheco. I don't know how to say his name, but like, or maybe a tight end. But I don't want you can't even play on defense in the game. So like defensive end, cornerbacks, you can't play as those characters right now in the game. And like, I don't want an offensive lineman necessarily. Like, I want a wide receiver, a running back, or a quarterback. Those are pretty much the only cards I want. And like, everything else is whatever. And the quarterbacks are super fucking rare. So it's like I might just wait until they do a drop with like common quarterbacks. So then I can buy a common quarterback for $5 on the aftermarket and sell a Blanco and do that. So that's more realistic than like expecting to hit a 2% chance drop on a $50 pack. And then just getting commons that are going to be immediately devalued.
Especially after getting the fucking legendary on my first pack, I'm like, there's no way I'm getting another one.
I do think though, like if you're a gambler, this is a decent gambling opportunity as far as like if you pull a legendary, they will be worth much more than the legendaries from the last pack. So like if you're into the like I'm buying a lottery ticket for $50 and I could win $600, like no, it's a very small chance, but I do think it's like more practical than the last drop to say that you could successfully flip these because there's incentive for people to need to buy the legendaries. I also really appreciate that they're only releasing the highest rarity stuff through set bonuses. You cannot buy them out of packs. So that means like it's going to encourage trading on the marketplace. Like, because if you don't pull the shit out of the packs, which is like almost impossible to get everything out of packs, you have to buy in the marketplace. So if they have like rotating set bonuses to get mythical cards, it's going to encourage trading and volume through the collection. And that's what like NFL Top Shots does, or NHL Top Shots. Is that Top Shot is NBA Top Shot. Holy shit. We got there. I was like NFL, NHL, NBA. I know what sports are. Yeah, they do like each week. They'll be like, if you're holding these 11 players, you get a free card, but that changes every week. So like every week there's new set bonuses, and that keeps people constantly chasing. Which like, it's a big problem on Wax. Collections become dead. Nobody wants to buy or sell the cards. This is a way around it to constantly be incentivizing the collecting and changing what you have in your collection. So like, I'm hoping NFL Rivals is taking note of that. And they're basically just only distributing the rare stuff through that, but there's going to be other opportunities for collecting sets that won't necessarily be all 11 players on a Super Bowl team. There might be like, oh, if you collect like these 5 running backs, you'll get a 6th running back. And like, if they can do creative set bonuses like that, that will make this market much more healthy as far as like not having dead players that you can't sell. So
yeah,
I think it's a very good sign as far as like, they're not just saying like you can pull the rare shit in packs. The only way you can get them in packs is participating in the aftermarket or collecting, which is like, I don't know. That's something that's kind of missing from Blancos too. Like you don't have set bonuses in Blancos. So it's like, even though I've collected most of the Blancos, I get no benefit for it. So it's cool that they're like they're improving the NFT collecting experience through Mythical. They already have had a pretty good NFT collecting experience for me at Blancos. So the fact that like they're taking it and improving on it, like that's a good sign. It's a little too expensive. Yeah. I'll say $50 for 3 cards is overpriced. Like, that's more expensive than it should be. You need like 12 players, 11 players for a full team, and it's like it shouldn't cost $200 worth of packs to build a team for a football game. So I do think they're starting at a little too high of a starting price, but that's why I'm like, I'm willing to buy one pack. $50 is what I'd pay for any sort of game. Like $60 I'll pay for a game. So I'm hoping with my cards that I have now, I can, like through Blancos, you can unlock new Blancos for free by playing the missions. So like if I do the seasonal missions, hopefully I can unlock more players. So I start with 3 NFT players, but hopefully can grind my way into a full team of NFT players is my goal. Because you can do that in Blancos. So I'm hoping the economies are similar where it's like you can grind into NFTs because yeah, it is expensive. And I do think that there's like the speculative value of investing in these things is what's making people pay so much for them. And only time will tell if they're ever going to be worth what they're charging right now. And there's a good chance they'll be worth more. They'll get hyped and then they'll crash like every other crypto project. Like they'll get massively overhyped. People pay too much money and then everybody at the bottom at the peak is going to lose money. But I do think like participating in the aftermarket from a buyer's standpoint right now is very dangerous because the supply is very low and they're going to keep increasing the supply and you're going to be able to play for free eventually. But there's like a paywall right now and you have to own the stuff. So
yeah, I think it's definitely like you'll get what you need for like $50 total, not have to buy.
You can literally pay $0 and get everything you need to play. So like, if you want to try NFL Rivals, don't feel like if you don't buy it now, you're missing your opportunity. Because one, they're going to keep doing pack sales. Like this is the Super Bowl pack sale. The other 20 whatever teams in the NFL haven't had pack sales. So like if they're going to do pack sales for all the teams, there's going to be a bunch more opportunities to get players if you do want to buy in. So you can even wait until it's released for free, download on your phone, play it for free. Then if you decide you like the game, then you can buy a $50 pack that comes out in the future. The only reason to buy right now is you're speculating that these early drops are somehow going to be valuable, which is like, who knows if it's speculation. You're gambling if you're buying in right now. Like there's no
Yeah.
no hard math or hard evidence to support the stuff we're buying is worth the money we're paying for it. It's all speculative. So it's like maybe just wait to buy into it. But I don't mind paying $50 and then just seeing what happens. Because again, I really trust the Mythical team. They've made my favorite NFT game, and like I expect them to actually produce something playable that I enjoy playing.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
All right, let's see. Let's raid into someone.
I'm definitely on
Thanks for
board.
joining us, everybody. Though, I guess also technically our Shopify I think is live right now. If we didn't change that, but I'm the
Oh.
K was asking if he could buy it before, so I don't know. We should probably just. I don't know. I guess we can just leave it up. I don't think anybody's even knows how to find our Shopify right now.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's raid
yeah.
into-
Let's see how it goes. Just leave me.
Next Friday we should have some form of VIRL redemption, whether or not it's through Nifty Blocks or we just have you send us Blend tokens. We're gonna have to figure out. We're having issues working with Nifty Blocks right now, but either way, I'm committing to next Friday. If Nifty Blocks can't figure it out, I will just do it manually. You can send me Blend tokens, and then I will email you the claim codes, and we'll make it work. So that'll be next Friday. Next Tuesday we have. Didn't you have a guest coming on next Tuesday?
Yeah, next Tuesday we want to talk to Big Time, or I'm sorry, Nova Pangea about their newest updates for the lands and the like distribution of the new token.
So Novo
So-
Pangea is coming on Tuesday. Not sure about Big Time. I was gonna say Big Time on Friday, but if we're doing our sticker release on Friday, we probably don't want to have a guest on and be like trying to explain another game. So maybe we'll do Big Time on Thursday. But we'll have some fun stuff next week. Hit us up in Discord if you want to hang out in between now and then. I'll be around.
Yeah, we'll play some fucking Overwatch.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we
You guys
will
want?
see you next Tuesday. Raid into let's raid.
Marcy says goodbye too. Oh no, you're so sweet, honey.
It's like a weird mirror of myself. I'm holding my chin in both the videos. Ha! All right, catch y'all later. We will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Marcy, stop.
Actually, I'm curious what Sully's take is on all this Funko stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm curious what he's saying.
Let me see what stuff it's using. It definitely helps a shit ton running your StreamYard browser.
Yeah.
Running my StreamYard in Mozilla lets me read the chat and like figure out what the fuck's going on. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that's a good-
muted.
There's a little shout out for Neon Space.
It's like a pickle jalapeno.
There's my friends right there. There's Max. I don't know why this keeps freezing. I'm gonna have to find a new utility. But shout out to Neon Space. If you guys don't know, they talk about cryptocurrency and NFTs, and they do streams daily. It seems like they're on almost every day. It's Max eating a jalapeno. Does Max handle spicy food well?
Yeah, I don't know that we have fresh ones, but
The pickled ones aren't as bad as a fresh one. Those seeds are what get you.
I like
Hello.
exactly right. The pickled ones. Paul was trying to call me out. I was like,
He
"You kidding
handles
me?
it.
Pickled
But if I eat
jalapeno."
any of those, I feel it.
Should.
I used to be able to eat like I'd have nachos and one on every chip. This was not a good motion. Don't do it again. I'd eat nachos with one on every.
For some
and
reason,
now if I do that,
when he
there's some
shouts this
serious
out,
time.
it shows you
playing
eating a
Marvel Snap in the
jalapeno. I
bathroom,
don't
yeah.
know where you got that footage from. It's funny.
When I first heard about it, they made it sound like it was more than a dozen or so. They did, but I haven't seen pictures to prove it. And I